Hey, Marco, you ready for the totally awesome, coolest show ever?
Not quite yet, Pete. So I don't usually break the Marco character and talk about a lot of personal life, but today I'm going to do it. I lost my dad before I got married. And I had an uncle. And I got lots of uncles. But I had an uncle who, there's a certain dance that we do that every man, when he gets married in our family, the eldest male in that family, like in the direct line, so your dad typically, your grandpa, if he's still around, but my grandpa was not, supposed to do the dance. This man was my Uncle Paul. He's everything that a Greek was. He was short, he was fat, he was loud, and he just was that. He had a good time. Well, Uncle Paul was about 96 and passed away today, so that kind of sucks. But it's okay, because he was 96 years old. I mean, what the fuck else are you going to do at 96?
Fair enough. 96,
Yeah.
you've lived a life.
I think I'm ready to go, Pete.
All right.
Hey, listen, so we've got an interesting show today. We've got a lot of stuff. We were going to try to get the CGC stuff ready, but I got to get the stuff out to the pressers. I can't be taking pictures of crap, having you people go, what is that? A scratch, a tick, a finger rub, a spine stress? What? We're not doing that today. So what we're going to do today instead, Pete's got this new little poll thing that he's throwing out so that we can listen to y'all whine about how bad projects are going to be that are upcoming. So that should be fun. Also, we're going to cover a couple of books. If I get stuff finished in time, it should be a lot. And there's a couple actually segments that are coming back during the news section that I think we might really enjoy.
I think so.
Well, before we do that, let's say to everybody hi in the chat. GTK Comics, thumbs up high. Hey, what's going on, Kingdom of Nerds? Hashtag employee. Pete, we aren't paying a mother clown. I'm telling you that right now. Nobody's getting paid. All right. Follow at GTK Comics. Thank you, AOL. He's on the Instagrams. Sub up to Brucifer, Kingdom of Nerds on YT. Also, he's got a YouTube channel, and I think
that is YT.
Nerds. Huh?
You said sub up to Brucifer on YT. He also has a YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah. I meant IG. I was. Hey, come on. Sometimes the mouth gets ahead of the brain. All right, Ed. Who is the reason for late tonight? I think it was just an all. Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to throw you under the bus.
We were talking fantasy football drafts too. Like we were just BSing.
Dude, hey, Pete's in like the shittiest whatever. They didn't draft McCaffrey till 6. I mean, come on.
Fourth.
Whatever. On our way. Follow Ed. Thank you for that. He's on the IGs. He's not on the YouTubes unless you catch him in the chat on our channel. What's going on, Matthew? Hey, guys, I'm ready for another great show. Hey, I think we're ready to put one together for you. Oh, by the way, make sure you tune in, and especially if you're going to Baltimore, because next week will be our Baltimore review week. Wait, what day is Baltimore start? It doesn't start night week. It's the week after, right?
The week after.
Yeah, but the problem with that is I'm flying in on Thursday. So we'll figure some fun stuff out. I think we have to do the review. We're going to release what our table number is, and then maybe even try to reach out to some of the people that are going to be in there, and maybe we can get them on.
I was looking who's next to us.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
Jeff, what's going on? How's Arizona? I hear it's hot as balls out there. What's up, Rennavision? Last day of a 4-day weekend for me. Wait a minute. What the shit? Wait, what did you just say?
4-day weekend. It's a Wednesday.
It's a fucking Wednesday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
No, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
But that ain't the weekend. Oh, so he only had the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Bro, I don't know what they're teaching. I don't know what type of calendar they use in Arizona because every day is hot as fucking the desert's ass. But what?
I remember correctly, Jeff's job doesn't work the normal.
That still don't make it a week. Weekends are Saturday, Sunday, bro. So
yeah, but when you have a different kind of when I was in the kitchens all the time, weekends were not Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah, there's only one
Sunday,
day.
Monday. Sunday, Monday. No, Sunday, Monday.
Wednesday were my weekends.
Oh no, you worked Monday, then you were not good. If you worked on Monday, you were not good at all.
I thought so. Yeah, Jeff's in the post office, so
you were terrible.
Sunday's really the only day off.
Hey, man, somebody's really hitting the Chiba hard out there today. What's going on? That or another skunk? That or skunk? Oh shit, that's a text. That probably means it's a skunk. Truffle Shuffle, R.I.P. The guy that did Truffle Shuffle died.
Chunk?
Chunk?
No, I think he was referring to your uncle.
Oh yeah.
And
No,
the
he wasn't
Oh,
that
that
chubby.
was
Yeah,
also
yeah.
the
Uncle
dance.
Paul. Yeah, for sure. Okay,
That
cool.
was the dance that you did at the wedding?
No, it wasn't. It's weird. You take this piece of bread that's horrible. It tastes like crap. And it's a circle, and then they do this. If you've ever seen any Baltic dance, it's pretty similar. Like there's guy that goes up and then goes down on one foot, and they put the thing around, and there's a
some
circle,
snapping involved.
and it twists around. It's and you hear then somebody comes out with a xylophone, and people are like slapping their knees and doing all that type of stuff. I guess we could pull up a thing of it. It's not, we're not the only people that do it. Like the Greeks, there's other people who do it too. At 96, give the blue pill and free range. Yeah, I mean, well, he's still married. My Aunt Rose is still around, so a little bit disrespectful there, Ed. But
he didn't talk about him.
He also had dementia at this point. Like he's had dementia the last 3 years or so. I mean, like, I mean, what are you gonna do? The dude's a good guy, but what are you gonna do, right? Yeah, you are a menace. Whoa, all right, we went a little bit farther, guys. What's up? What's up, Sarah? All right, good. Let's get away from the talking about what the how the old people work out. Okay. Fantasy football draft last night.
Lots of thunder sticking going on.
Sub there. Yeah. A lot of what?
Thunder sticking.
The fuck is a thunder stick?
I don't know. That's what Rob Riggle said when he was at the old age home in the internship. Is he in the internship?
No,
it's
never.
A funny little movie.
All right. There we go.
He was
post office.
all the old ladies, and he was implying he was banging all the old ladies in the old age home.
Cosmic, what's up? Baltimore equals chest hair and hookers and crack, but you forgot
and rats.
And rats.
Coke and hookers.
I don't even know what this means. What did I do? Do I got to do one? Go do it.
I got some Coke and hookers.
Yes. I like how my mouth stops moving and just like shit keeps going. That's awesome. Sticks tack put the mark in Marco.
I don't know what we might have talked
about. What kind of public
about
education bullshit is that?
Mark, are you a mark? What are you a mark of?
Yeah, like a. I don't know. Sticks pulls out some references sometimes, and I'm like,
yeah, I don't know what that is yet. All right. Oh,
what did he reference in our chat? It's like Jimmy Durante or something. Yeah,
I didn't watch that chat. I just told Kyle the other day. I was talking to Kyle the other day. I looked at that one time. There's 87 messages in a 3-hour or 2-hour period. If there's ever 87 messages in the 2-hour period, not only are the people who are going to say they were part of this channel that weren't and were never in that chat, I'm going to leave that chat too, because like I can't deal with that. 87 messages in less than 2 hours. No, sir, not me. All right,
conversation.
Well, I ain't trying to conversate with any of you that much. All right, follow at comic. There you go on the IGs. All right.
Well, you missed the conversation at that point. You don't have to read the whole thing.
I don't read any of the thing. I just hit. There's a little blue button that says last message. I just type down the last message and shut it. All right. Alert! A doctor is looking to beat up AOA on. Why? What?
We missed something in the chat while you were skimming past.
Did we miss something? I didn't. AOA, what's going on here? Hey, boys. Hey. Follow GT. AOA, pound for him. What is this? BK for life, indeed. What's going on?
I don't know what's going on.
Now everybody's just saying hi to each other.
Yeah, they're just saying hi. Huh.
Okay.
Who's this?
Dr. Monarch.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I know the Monarch.
Hey, it's really awesome to have inside jokes on somebody else's channel about something we don't know.
Dr. Girlfriend.
Right.
I know Monarch and Dr. Girlfriend. I don't know Dr. Monarch.
Well, I mean, I hear people have been talking about Canadian girlfriends lately, so I don't know.
You wouldn't know her. She's in Canada.
She's not in Canada. She had the nicest things to say about him. All right, let's get into the news, boys. Oh, shoot. I didn't even get to the bottom of this. Doing well.
That's all right. Let's wrap. Not much more.
50-50 BK. Yeah, I know what a mark is.
All right, let's just get to the news. Now you're at the bottom.
My brain just hurt.
Whew. All right.
Was it because he made up that he had a Canadian girlfriend?
I don't know.
I'm just
I don't know what's happening. we're just gonna talk about the news. Kind of a not ho hum, but nothing like really stood out in the news this week. So I kind of rolled the dice, and this is the one we chose for the top story.
All right.
We're going to talk about this guy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Josh Brolin rumored to have been offered this role. I guess it happened last Friday. As Hal Jordan, he hasn't actually accepted or entered talks or anything. Just it's been offered to him. What do you think about Josh Brolin as Hal Jordan?
I'm not opposed to the idea of an older Hal Jordan. I think they're overshooting a little bit, though, to be starting their universe with this old of a Hal Jordan.
Neil Adams.
That's all. I think he's just a little too seasoned at this point.
I agree. Like, and does it have to be Josh Brolin? I mean, he's done a lot. With
is it just a rumor, guys? Are we just? Is this what we're doing? We don't even know if it's for sure.
Well,
it is a rumor that he's been offered the part, but I like the backup option. One of the backup options I saw better.
Yeah, but wait. Who gave the? Do we know who did the rumor? Is this like an actual? Like
It's on actual like reputable type sites. It's not just
I
people
don't
trying
want to misquote, but it was a site that reports news.
Was it Bleeding Stool?
No, it was either
no. Again, I've seen this in other places
or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's something like that, I would have slapped the rumor stuff all over it, and told you. But it was,
it's still a rumor. I mean,
I like again. I don't know if you have any of the backup options, but I saw one.
I don't. This is the only one that I put in here. I didn't want
one of the backup options. Well, it is a Marco favorite. Raylan Givens.
Oh, wait, but
is that Justified?
Yeah, Justified. Yeah.
I think he would be a good old Hal.
Obi. Really?
Yeah. Thinking him getting towards the parallax point.
Well, I guess maybe because he can also play, like he does play a lot of the time those Wild West characters, and technically, Hal Jordan and them were
the flying cowboy
sheriffs of the Wild, sheriffs cowboys.
Yeah, and BK, I'm with you with parallax
fair.
probably from the start that we're not getting a good Hal for too long, but I don't know. Like I said, just Brolin, it's Thanos.
Brolin.
Yeah, and
I think actually Brolin was the worst part about Thanos, to be honest with you. Yeah, nobody likes that. Okay.
Really? Fillion's gonna be Guy Gardner. So he's playing an older Guy Gardner as well.
Who's gonna play Guy Gardner?
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, look, man, I love Nathan Fillion. Good, and not just whatever, but as far as I know,
he's Gunn's boy.
Solid dude. What?
He's boys with James Gunn, that's why.
I understand, but do we have to fucking put him in everything?
Yeah.
Give somebody that guy's got enough of a bag for just being a mid dude. Like here, BK, if you aren't such a low life, you could be a mid dude like Fillion, and then look at how much mid you could get, right? But like this guy's overachieved for how mid he is.
Reynolds alone.
But who?
Fillion.
He's mid. The boy's mid. Let's admit it. Let's just be honest about it. The guy's mid, and that's AK. Yeah, he's mid. So but we don't need to put anything else.
He's like a.
I like him. Hey, don't get. I like the man.
But
the man's
he's
great.
more of a. I don't want to say cult because he's a little bit outside. He's not quite like a Bruce. I'm not saying he's Bruce Campbell, but you know what I mean. He's got his thing. He's got his little niche. His little niche.
I don't know what you're saying.
I know. What you're saying.
No, is his niche being mid?
Yeah, I don't know what your definition of that is.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
What do you mean? What my definition? It's look it up. Look up what mid is. It's literally the middle. He's just nothing like he's just mid. He's just like.
Yeah, see, I don't think that's true.
Yeah, because there's things that he's done that I really like.
No, I get. Yeah, as a mid type character. Yeah, I get that.
He starred in that project.
Yes, he starred as a mid type character in that project. Yes. Which one were you like, holy shit, those acting chops? I'm not saying, hey, I didn't like the screenplay, I didn't like the stuff. I'm saying which one of those? He only plays mid parts. Like he's Firefly mid. You know what I mean? It's a lot of ensemble casts, or he's like somebody that's always dressed up as somebody that you don't know it's him. And then later on they go, oh, you see the Easter egg? He played the green alien.
I watched quite a few seasons of Castle. I will say that.
I love Castle too.
I didn't watch the cop one, but the rookie.
But bro, they still got that other police one. I don't watch it, but I watch.
Yeah, I don't watch whatever the other one
Hey,
was. I don't
but
watch that one.
it's the same as Castle, bro. He's the same dude. He's just some dude.
Well, he's a civilian.
He's just some dude. That's what I'm saying. There's no act. It's just mid acting skill. It's not bad. What I'm saying it's not bad, but it's not like. I mean,
I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
He's not an A-lister. He's not a star. He's not he's not a Shakespearean trained actor either.
And I'm not saying he's got to be, and I'm not saying he's got to be, but like eventually,
I just think I take a negative connotation to mid. I think that's more why we're asking you so much about the mid thing. I take it as
because he's not a star and he's not garbage.
Yeah, but you could just say
but he's not even like a character actor. He's that dude. He's the dude. He's just some dude. I don't know.
But there's something to be said about
just being
playing like the same role.
Is that the same thing as like your what's his name from Justified?
Yeah, he's not like, I mean, really, it's just he's rolling.
No. He's got range.
So he's just mid because he plays the one role.
No, he doesn't. No, and he's got mid. And not only is it that he just plays one role, the roles he plays, he's exceptional in.
Well,
you say that about Fillion as well.
What role was he? He doesn't. He's never played an exceptional role. You can't say.
I'm a big fan of Oliphant, but the role he played in The Mandalorian is pretty much the same role he played in Justified.
Not disagreeing on that. That's not what I'm saying.
That he played in Deadwood.
No.
So outside of The Girl Next Door.
Yeah.
Or
Girl Next Door.
He played in Go.
He also was the dad in that horror film, and he did a great job in that too. Where the plane crashed, the aliens were there, and then all of a sudden this mystery thing got in there.
Was he? He was one of the Scream villains. One of the Scream.
That too. So I mean, he has range. He's a good actor, and I don't think Deadwood does as well. Neither do I think Justified does as well without him. To be honest,
Deadwood was on the other and
it's a tough. I mean, those roles were tough roles. I mean, I'm just saying. Comparison. I'm not. Wait, stop this. I like Fillion. How did you guys turn this into me hating Fillion? I don't hate the man. I like what he does.
When you call somebody mid,
because that's what I said.
When you use that word, then that's what that connotation is.
There's so many losers in this world that being mid is not a bad thing. I mean, just because you're
it's usually seen as a negative. That's what Dub and I we're taken aback by it. Because
you shouldn't take it as a bad thing. Sometimes you got to stop trying to live up here and you just got to live mid, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Younger James Marsters. All right. Well, let's
that too.
Move on. We already got sidetracked. Almost 20 minutes already.
Let's move on.
Live for your Die Hard. Oh, and he was a computer hacker.
Hey, listen. At least he's not mid.
Exactly.
What else?
All right. So what do we? Whoops. Sorry about that.
I'm not going to go backwards.
We're not going backwards. So the number one movie in America this last weekend, Labor Day weekend, traditionally lower expectations. People are going outside to play versus going in to see movies.
Is it a repeat? I think
outside to play, huh? That's what you're going with there?
I mean,
I spent a lot of time outdoors this past weekend.
I was outdoors.
I'm more of an indoor kid these days.
I love it outdoors.
Yeah, we'll see. You were outside probably playing too.
Yeah, but I'm every day.
Yeah. Somehow I think hockey was the only sport we didn't play on Saturday after my football draft. Like, I think we played football, we played wiffle ball, even hit up the basketball courts up the corner. Because people start talking trash, be like, I can hit this many free throws out of 100, and all of a sudden bets start getting thrown down.
That's good.
Driving to the court to find out the answer.
That is good. I like that.
Yeah, it was a good day.
All right. So
back on top?
It was this movie. Okay, it was last week. It was there as well.
I thought Aliens was on top.
No. Aliens took a dump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Aliens took the dumpo.
So, Alien is doing well.
I mean, they just lost they lost the first spot. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But this movie is now $600 million domestically. Only the 16th.
Can Kyle stop saying it's trash, even though he hasn't seen it at this point?
He will not stop saying
that's not even a good bit anymore. We know you haven't seen it. It's obviously not trash.
Yeah.
He's doing the thing like I'm the only person in the world that's going to call it that. So that's a bit.
now I've renewed my interest in possibly thinking about taking my son to see it. Like, I don't know. The language is still a bit out of pocket for him, but at Labor Day at a barbecue, I was talking to the buddy, and
I hope there's
his son to see it. They're near the same age, and I'm like,
I hope there's a preview coming up of a certain movie preview that we saw, because I actually have some opinions on that too. We'll see though. We'll see.
I'm not sure what that might be for, but we know what's next week's going to be. So,
right.
What's next week going to be?
Next week is the return of a 20-some year old movie.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's 100%. Yeah,
it's tracking pretty high right now.
Really?
Yeah, well beyond what I would have expected. It's
I heard something else. I didn't even know something else, but I heard something else wasn't tracking so well.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay,
but before we get there, we're going to talk about Coraline.
Sweet Coraline,
re-release of the decade.
I got some personal messages because I wasn't filled in on who the Coraline person is, and they grown men love this.
It's a good story.
Yeah, isn't this who wrote this? Isn't it Gaiman or something?
Yeah, it's a Neil Gaiman book. He wrote the book. He wrote the story. The guy who directed this,
hopefully he will be soon,
is the same guy who directed Nightmare Before Christmas, so it's that same style. Harry.
Hey, what's up, Zach? Yeah, is that what you call it now? Cutting grass and making burritos, huh? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, Zaggy, but you're back, and we gave you a wrench.
So there's no more Netflix and chilling. He's not Netflix and chilling anymore. Oh, Zaggy's got a wrench. Good idea. Whoever had that idea, I mean, make sure you pat yourself on the back. Whoever did that, that's a good idea.
Wait, did he get banned or something? What happened?
Yeah, I got somebody came to us and they're like, "Hey, Zaggy just sent a message. He's bad." I was like, "You better give him a wrench. Go take." They did.
Yeah,
I didn't do it because I don't know how to do that type of shit. But
somebody probably did it by accident. You know, when this thing starts scrolling, you click and
or somebody
there's probably a V in chat.
A pocket thing, yeah. Could have been that.
Yeah.
I've heard that's happened before. I think AOA got banned once accidentally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so this movie, it took in $30.6 million over its re-release, and it's now the 34th highest grossing domestic movie of the year.
Good
so far.
night. 34th
for a re-release.
Re-release. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, even placing
even though that's pretty impressive. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that, guys. That's pretty impressive.
It is.
Yeah. It's a good flick. I mean, I didn't see the re-release, but I saw it when it first came out, and I liked it. So, let's move on to some casting news really quick. This young lady here, Alison Brie, has been cast as Evil Lynn in the Masters of the Universe movie.
All right.
She
got a long neck, just like Evil Lynn. You know?
Nah, she was great in Glow and Community.
Who is she in Community?
The preppy smart girl.
Yeah, she got an annoying voice too, don't she? That worked well.
Well, she kind of did a little bit in Community because that's kind of the role she was playing. But when she was in Glow, she was
but Evil Lynn's voice is a little bit annoying too in my head.
I don't know if she's going to do that.
Do what?
Well,
be annoying?
This movie is still over a year and a half away.
Well, why are you telling us then?
Because it just happened. She just got cast.
It happened. That's how news works.
Wait, do we know who He-Man is?
Nicholas
He-Man.
Galitzine. I showed a picture.
We got a He-Man, Attila, and Evil Lynn, I think.
Correct. Camila Mendez is Tila, and this Nicholas guy, I can't remember what he was in.
Borderlands. Man, Borderlands was a little disappointing. I was hoping for more.
So, contrary to what's been going on in our,
it's another channel.
What's going on in our chat today? They're talking about Neil Adams and virgins and spine ticks. I don't know what's going on.
Because we're going on side tracks. They're sidetracking. We got to refocus. We got to refocus the show.
All right, maybe this will help us refocus. Contrary to what's been discussed in our chats recently, Joker 2 got a positive response at the Venice Film Festival. There was an 11-minute standing ovation for
Shut the front
these
door.
3 people. This is what happened.
They like spiders.
What happened? It was earlier today because it said Wednesday, so that's today. But it was.
Wait, hold on. So, can we say what this is about? Can we just expose?
Well,
this
we know what it's. Of course, yeah. Go ahead.
So what happened is it came out that the pre-release people, the general pop who have seen it, has said this is a fucking horrendous movie. So
critics, yes.
Yeah. So to try to be the nerdy cool kids in school, these losers, wee PP Frenchies are out there trying to go like, well, we more important than you. Nobody gives a shit about what you do.
It's Italy.
It's Italy.
Italy, whatever. Mamma mia, pazza pia. What the fuck ever.
Take it easy there.
Huh?
You deal with half of my heritage, so
I don't
go
care.
easy on the.
Hey. Wait, Pete. Let me think about it for a second. You're right. No, you're not. Who gives a shit? All right. Screw Venice. Let that whole city drown. For all I give a shit. I didn't hear Venice. I thought you said France, but it's all right. Let the whole city of Venice drown. They're falling.
You were thinking of Cannes. That's why you were thinking of the Cannes.
I was thinking Cannes.
That's where
because Cannes does the same dumb shit though.
I know.
They've done it before when people pan something.
Pretentious film festival.
Yeah, pretentious film festival where somebody says like people give their honest opinion and they're like, well, we PP or hey, Mamma Mia, we've got meat worm in here. Here we go. Remember when she wore the meat suit?
Yes, she wore a meat suit. That's correct.
Who's the weirdo on the left?
What?
The weirdo on the left is our right. That's the director.
Todd Phillips?
Mm-hmm. He looks French too. All right, let's go.
He's not French.
And the guy on the left is Keen.
Remember when he was licking Amy Smart's feet in Road Trip? I think it was Road Trip.
What?
Don't you remember Road Trip?
No.
Oh man, he's in bad health. It sucks.
Oh, Dolph.
Mm-hmm. Now they're having a box office fight. Now they're having a box office
predictions. Let's write those down so we can see what happens.
Yeah, so we can make fun of BK when they're all wrong.
Jeff's probably closer to the mark, I think. I think it'll still do well, but 750, that's unless you're talking global.
That's what he's gonna switch it to. Make him hey, actually give him a break. You know what? He did the Dolph thing. He's been good in the chat. Give him a break. He gets it either way. He gets it 750 either way. He gets 725 either way next week, unless he's saying something stupid right now.
Well, we're still
give him a second.
Yeah, give him a second.
Give him a second and see what happens.
Okay. Well, mark it down for 725 right now. We can always erase it.
October. We still got time. We still got to get through the month.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So we got.
Here we go. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. There it is. Done already. Put that up for that ignorant bastard right there.
Sticking up for you,
huh?
Yeah, I'm telling BK. Marco's sticking up for you.
And then I'm sticking up for you. That's what you're gonna do. Okay, buddy.
You want Plexico Burris putting a pistol in your sweatpants and ended up shooting
Cheddar Bob and himself. No. That's what they call it out here. The old Cheddar Bob.
Cheddar Bob.
Cheddar Bob.
So we got another trailer for a movie that's coming out later this year, and there's a screenshot of this guy.
Oh boy, we'll be getting to this too.
Yep, Venom.
We got it coming in the pulse.
Had a teaser trailer. And there's all kinds of questions about who this new symbiote is. People are saying, is it Lasher?
No.
Is it Thrasher? Is it Trasher? Is it Vixen?
Why is this a mystery? Isn't this Toxin?
They showed
the guy who becomes Toxin.
Not
that doesn't mean it. There could be a lot of people.
It's the cop.
It looks like Lasher.
It could be Chasm. Who knows? Nobody knows.
No, he's not glowing. Well, maybe he's kind of glowing. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just Toxin. Like I think they pretty much said that he was going to be in the movie.
Because you're toxic. Because you're toxic.
My guess is Toxin, but people are talking Lasher. Maybe maybe they're trying to sell some books.
Yeah, I already did. Hey, Jason Reed. Most of us here on the show is coming. Pete's coming. I'm coming. Who else is going? Well, I'm not coming. I'm going. Dom is going. Joe is going.
Joe's going. Bruce is going.
Stickster's going. There. You know who's not going? BK, because his mom won't let him out of the house.
Ah, come on, bro. BK.
Come on. What's up, RP? I don't know who that is. Could be Kid Venom. You're right. Anti-Venom?
Kid Venom in
She
our
Venom?
review.
It's green. I don't know.
I didn't get to
Venom?
read it yet.
Kid Venom?
I got Kid Venom 2 over here.
Could be so many different things.
That's funny. All right, cool.
Kid Venom.
All right.
Kid
So
Venom.
flipping around to another part of the
Let's do it.
fandom here.
Please.
Is this guy?
Who's
Oh,
that?
jeez. I was just reading this today.
Yeah, he threatened that. Well, he made a post about something else, and then he said that he doesn't want to say. Well, he's going to have to say bad stuff about House of Dragon, and you're not going to want to hear it. And then he did. So today he posted about House of Dragon. He spoiled something that's going to happen in season 3, which you guys probably already know.
Mhm.
He said some other stuff about how they're going the wrong way, and he didn't like the direction of the show. And then the post is now gone. This was on his official personal blog. And then now the post has been deleted, removed from his blog because it caused a lot of ruckus with HBO.
May I?
Oh, please.
This is what we should do, especially when men start to become old crotchety fucks. Either A, throw them off bridges, or 2, put in the contract if they try to work the internet and say stupid shit, that they actually, all the bags that we've given them, we start taking the bags away. Right? Like, I'm A-okay. I get that you didn't write
He's from
half
a different
your
generation.
shit.
He's a
Hold
guy
on.
who mailed a letter to a comic book so he can get published in the back of them. Like, that's the era he's from. So
Right.
maybe
I get it. I get that you did that. You thought you were the cat's meow because look at this man's face. You could tell that he has never been anybody that anybody ever looked at.
Yeah,
and
he
this
just
little
doesn't
project here,
understand that in the internet age, you post something, that shit's out there. It's out there forever.
well, here's
You
it
can't
too.
take it
it's
back.
like
There's no take
it's
back.
it's
So
like
think
it's
before you
like and we
post.
had a review a book this week too by Shitbag by Liefeld. Like, hey, why
No.
don't you
I
just-
mean, that was last week. That was my mistake.
Oh, okay. But either way, oh damn, I just put a bunch of shit in, so I reviewed it anyway. So we're doing it.
Well,
But
you can
here's
still
the
do
thing.
that for your segment.
Yeah, but here's what we're going to do about this. Like, just accept the fact that you're a lucky turd who found a nugget and move on with fucking life, bro. Because you haven't produced the shit you're supposed to produce. You haven't done shit, and all you do is keep sitting. Now, listen, the Jon Snow thing, I will agree, was kind of stupid. And it wasn't what the actual final part of the book was. I get that. But you also failed to give them the end of the script because you can't come up with shit. Not to mention, some of these stories weren't when he's popular. Some of the stories, like Egg and Dink and all that bullshit.
What do you mean? Why are you ripping on Jon Snow all of a sudden?
No, because that was a stupid ending. Anyway, why are you stopping
Sure
my
that was his ending.
what? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, you didn't read the books. But here we
You
go.
didn't fucking finish the books.
I get what my point exactly. Why are you arguing with me on that? We agree on that. Stop. We're not arguing.
Because he gave the show to those guys because they correctly guessed what his twist was going to be.
I don't think they did correctly guess what his
I
twist
think
was.
they did.
Not
because
anymore, they
it
didn't.
made sense. I'm
They
not
went to
saying
the-
the
no.
quality
Hold
of the
on.
last
Hold on.
season
I
was
think
good.
we're having selective memory of what happened. They kept asking for the ending, and he says, "I don't know. Go ahead and guess." They went to the internet to Reddit, and they chose whatever the most popular ending was from Reddit. Told him, and then did it. That's what happened. Let's
No.
stop rewriting history of what happened here.
I'm not
Number
rewriting
two,
history.
that's not their fault, though.
They rushed the final
Hold
season.
on.
It was
Once again,
rushed and was not
Once again,
done.
that's
But
not-
the
Not the
actual
point. Not the point.
bit of what he is.
The point is, he should have had it finished already. This is on him. So if you don't finish it, you give the bag back. If you decide to go to the Twitterverse and you say dumb shit like this, you give the bag back, or at least a percentage of it. These old people are out of their fucking minds, dude. They need to start getting taxed because you can't punch them in the face anymore. Remember the good old days when you could punch an old person in the face? They just sit there on the ground and go, eh. Can't do that shit anymore. Start taking some of their bags back.
Well,
I'm trying to remember the good old days when you could punch an old person in the face.
All the time. Whenever there was Bill Naps.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Bill,
back
I
then.
never went there. Yeah. Okay.
the old
Um,
days.
Good old days.
Also, like instead of writing blog posts and about random things and
Write the goddamn books.
yeah, how about write wins a winner? How about give us a book? Finish.
Hey, hold on. Let's be very specific. He didn't write all 7 books. He only wrote like 2.5. The rest you got to
You
give the
didn't
credit.
finish 7 books.
the Swedes. Well, first off, the Swedes wrote 2 of those books. They wrote 2. The Swedes wrote 2. And then they wrote the companions for 2 also. So don't give me the 7. And by the way, House of Dragons, that portion also co-written by the Swedes. So let's not get here and say this man has 7 turds. Well, I mean, he did. He shaved 7 turds into whatever. But like, let's not act like he created this whole shit. All right. That we want to talk about it, be about it. There we go.
Tell me when A Dance with Dragons came out. Tell me the year that book came out.
2017. 2016? 2015? 2014?
2010.
No.
He wrote that book came out before I had a son. I didn't have
Wait,
a kid.
was Dance with Dragon the last one that it came out?
Yeah. 2011.
Came out in 2011? No
2011.
shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Holy shit.
14 years.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, they put out that companion, they put out the House of Dragons stuff that came in. Like, this is actually written by the Swedes, this portion. So, like, he can't really claim most of that shit anyways, because it was in the encyclopedia, which they wrote. I mean, their name's all on the shit. So, like, what the fuck's he talking about? Number 2, yeah, just let them write the last one.
I just want them to finish. I would like them to finish.
I don't mind JJ. No, hold on now. Oh, Token. Yeah, Token sucks. I actually don't mind George. I just wish he'd finish the work. Or, I mean, just delegate it to the Swedes. Just let them finish it. I don't not like him. He's just an awkward dude. I mean, when he dies, the Swedes are going to do it anyway. So why don't just get out of the way, collect some bags for that?
Yeah, he was complaining there's no mail order. I'm like, all right. And he was told there would be. And
shut up. Okay. Say, hey, guess what? If you like the show, you're going to love the books because I get money off the books too. And there's little tidbits in there that the show, although did a good job, didn't do a great job on. Check out the books. That's what you should be saying. You and your suspenders. Buy a belt.
You can't.
Get a real fucking hat. Sorry.
Okay, let's move on.
So the Marvel Studios Infinity Saga concert experience that debuted last week at the Hollywood Bowl will now be going on a world tour. That's right.
I'm sure there's a lot of people around the world who like to see it.
Who want to see this. They did a whole bunch of songs from all the 23 movies, and they had the screens going, and they also
that's the same thing the Star Wars thing is that we were talking about on Sunday. Yeah. All right,
cool. Kevin Feige showed up.
Let me remind
he gave him a vibranium baton to lead the orchestra with. This guy Gustav, whatever his name is.
No, give that man some respect. Put respect on Gustav.
I don't remember his name.
Gustav. You already said it.
Gustav. Yeah.
No, but he's guessed it. That's why he didn't say it very authoritatively because he wasn't sure.
I think it's Gustav.
He thinks Gustav, but he's not.
The Fantastic. They actually debuted some music from the Fantastic Four upcoming movie. So that was a surprise for the people in attendance. So you'll be able to hear some orchestral takes from the movie if you go see this concert, because that's all you're going to get for now.
Yeah, I'm not an orchestra aficionado, so that's just not for me.
Yeah. I mean, if it was John Williams,
John Williams.
Exactly. John Williams and Hans Zimmer.
That's a different animal.
Hans Zimmer's the other one that I would love to see live, but besides that, I'm good.
Wait, what did Zimmer do?
So many Zimmerman?
Things. Hans Zimmer.
Oh, Hans Zimmer?
Who was the dude who did all the same music for all the movies?
Was it the Phantom of the Opera or Dracula?
Where it's like the theme for Glory was the same theme for Titanic and Braveheart. Who's the dude who did the same song over and over again? I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd see this either. I think I'm with Joe. Paint chip time.
I don't know if I want to eat paint chips, but
no, I don't want to eat them either.
Hey, if this is in Vegas though, I go. You want to know why? Because when you go to a concert in Vegas, they usually just pour. This is the trick. Don't get the 60-ounce beer because you can get whatever you want in there. Find out whatever your favorite liquor to drink straight up is. I just get a whole bottle of Grand Marnier put in there with some ice, and as the show goes on, I just drink the whole thing till I pass out, which isn't till the end of the movie. So there you go. I'm back in my room.
You can only do that in Vegas?
They used to. I don't. Vegas kind of sucks now.
Hmm.
I mean,
I haven't been in a while.
they don't bury people in the desert anymore.
That's who it is. It's Horner.
Okay.
Seriously, listen to a lot of his movies. They're the same goddamn tune.
I just know Zimmer did like Pirates of the Caribbean, but I like him because of like True Romance. He did that. The You're So Cool. He did that. You know that. That's awesome. Little ditty.
Well, you got me with True Romance, so
yeah. That song at the end. The You're So Cool. That's him.
I'm mad. I don't fit my You're So Cool T-shirt anymore. I got a little too chubby to fit my You're So Cool T-shirt.
So there was a trailer.
Hold on. Hey, there's been some funny ones today, but I'd rather watch the showbiz. I'd rather watch the showbiz pizza band. I assume that's the same as the Chuck E. Cheese. I mean,
I was gonna say that must be Chuck E.
Ring the bell.
I give it to him. Yeah, that's funny.
So we got a trailer for the documentary Casa Bonita Mi Amor, which is done by Matt Stone and Trey Parker. This is the whole
Mojo
story.
Dojo Casa.
Did they make this place?
They bought the place, went out of business, and they bought it and they renovated it, and they're reopening it soon. It's the waterfalls, there's like a whole bunch of like. I remember Cartman.
Can I ask questions?
Yes.
I'm not. I mean, I've actually watched some of this show before, so I'm aware of some of the characters. I'll probably screw a couple up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to ask about that. What I'm going to ask about is Casa Bonita, was it a real place that they used? Because they use real things in there sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it a made up place that somebody made and then fell through?
It was a real place. They loved going there when they were younger because they're both from Colorado. And then the place, like, pandemic, all that stuff kind of went downhill. And then there you go. He's been to Casa Bonita. Yeah. Okay. So then it started, it was going to go out of business. They bought it. They're renovating.
So it had the waterfall and all that bullshit in it.
All of that stuff was real.
I love those places.
Cosmic. I'd actually totally go see an Electric Mayhem.
The divers and everything.
Like, there's a place out in where the shit did I go? By Treetops. There's a place out by Treetops, up north, Dub, and it's got like fucking waterfalls coming through. There's like a half a bowl that they like mounted to the wall. You know what I mean? And they have a bunch of cool stuff. I like any place that's just wild to go to eat to like that. Like that's a little Mexican joint. There's this little Cuban place down in right outside of right by Carl's Gables. And they take all the kids of all the people who have ever worked there. They take their high school like glamour shot photos, and they put all the people who worked their high school glamour shot photos and on the tables, and then they laminate that shit. I think like that's amazing, dude. This sounds amazing too. I don't want to go back to Colorado because Colorado sucks, but for this, I might go back.
I don't know if Colorado sucks. I don't want to live there again, but Colorado was okay.
Are you trying to like, will Corbin to come and defend Colorado?
No, he's actually I got a text from him the other day. He's 3 months. He's coming up here. You know what I mean? I mean?
Motor.
Where is he? Isn't he supposed to be here today? Did he call off again?
He said he would try to hop in if he could.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the Pregnant at 15 channel?
On MTV they're talking about.
Oh. Okay.
Dumbass things that pass for shows these days.
Yeah, I didn't know MTV was still around, but it's an MTV.
It is
documentary.
Multiple channels. Very little music videos though.
So in streaming news, aliens in the news. So we got a tiny little teaser trailer for Alien Earth, which is
nothing. Slow down. Nothing. Slow down. Too far, buddy. All right, go ahead.
What do you mean slow down? Nothing.
Nothing. The guy in the chat named Nothing.
Oh.
You gotta slow down with that. A little bit too far.
I got you.
So this Alien Earth follows a group of people who make a fateful discovery when exploring a crashed space vessel. It's set 30 years before the first Alien movie. And your boy Timothy Olyphant.
There you go.
Well.
Hey, range. Look at that range. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Go back. Oh, you're gonna do something else because I got questions.
We're still talking about this. So it's 30 years before the original Alien movie, and if you look at this whole timeline, it doesn't kind of make sense. But I don't really care. I mean, I think it's a little confusing with the timeline, but
yeah, that's fine. I'm reading it. Okay,
it's fine. Yeah. You had questions?
So
I'll
be honest with you. I don't follow Alien. I think I've mentioned that before.
Mm-hmm.
Does this look good? Like from you guys, your guys, this is something you guys.
I haven't seen the trailer yet, but Noah Hawley, he did all those Fargo, a lot of the Fargo shows. Okay. So quality showrunner. So I'm hoping he can do a good show with this project. He also did Legion. He did Legion, which I actually did like.
Oh, I like Legion. Yeah, for sure.
So
this trailer was, like 8 seconds long. It was like really small. You just saw quick, like.
Oh, I think I did
tiniest
see
little teaser. Yeah, it was a tiniest little teaser.
Okay, all right.
I wouldn't call it a trailer even. It was just so quick.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're just capitalizing on the
Minecraft ones. But I missed this one.
No shot. Who do you think stole the president's plane, bro? That was me. You saw me on national news. I stole that plane. What's up? I got a bunch of people down in the Dominican Republic. How do you think I did it?
Nice.
Down in the DR.
Mm-hmm. Me and the DR, yo. That's how we roll.
So a lot of our Disney Plus news comes from this guy. I don't know if you remember his name, but we've talked about him before. His name is Brad Winderbaum. We did an interview this last week.
Mm-hmm.
And he says the Nova series is an amazing ensemble piece. It's in development right now. But, he says it's going to be, they want to get it right. And they're going to take their time. They're not going to rush it. But they're working on it still, and that's so literally he didn't tell us.
I'm telling you, space, da-da. We're gonna finally get space.
That's what I want. I want cosmic stuff.
Space, da-da. Cosmic wonder in space, da-da.
The way he made it sound, obviously, I'm not going to put several paragraphs of interview in here, but the way he made it sound. Was that it's going to be multiple Novas in this show.
Nova Core with Nova's going to a bunch of things like police. I can't do that in the song. Da-da! Like a space police force. Da-da!
He knows that they need to get this right, so they're taking their time.
Please be Sam. I think they're going to do Sam too. I think they're going to do multiple. I think we're going to get a whole bunch. Hey, check out Tech. We've done the Nova over all the Novas before. This news, it was a little bit late to me, or I would do it again. We'll probably do Nova next week because I love nothing better than talking about all the Novas. So we might Nova out next week. I know that people whatever
Nova all day.
He also GOTG was not. It was very exclusive, and it was mainly based around.
It was a good start, but I wanted more
because we need space. Da-da. Noah's the Defender, police officer of the universe.
I wanted Nova Corps. I wanted Surfer. I want Annihilation. I want the Shi'ar. I want the goddamn.
I don't think it's gonna be but I think they're gonna. I think what they're gonna do. Can I explain what I think they're gonna do from my secret sources that I've heard multiple times? And it sounds like this is playing into the same thing. They're going to have multiple. It's going to be where you see a Nova. It follows a Nova, and they're gonna have their crime. Like it's gonna be like.
It's gonna be True Detective.
Ding ding. Yeah, like Law and Order type thing. Ding ding. In this episode, they have to find out blah 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 blah, and that you're gonna follow that guy maybe 1 or 2 episodes, and then they might run into another one or a bunch of other stuff, and they're always going to try to deal with the crime. So we're gonna see some bad guys in there.
SVU or something?
What?
Nova SVU?
No. We don't want SVU. We want old school. I want.
Hey, Night Thrasher might be
Noth, and hey. I want Sam Watterson.
Don't sleep on the Warriors, the new Warriors. Shout out new Warriors. Shout out Nova.
I used to skip classes in college to sit at home and watch reruns of Law and Order.
Well, that's kind of a stupid. Looking back on it, that wasn't a good decision.
Well, yeah, it wasn't the smartest decision to make, but what are you gonna do?
At least I'd watch Jerry Springer.
No, Springer was over by then. I'm talking about like the 1 o'clock, AMC and stuff would start playing Law and Order back then.
During this interview, Brad Winderbaum, the Marvel Studios head of streaming and television animation, also said they are bringing back the special presentation, so we'll be getting more of those one-off. Says, well, not that Nova was going to be one. He didn't say that,
The
But he did
special
say-
presentation, the
the Werewolf by
nice
Night,
70s
and
text.
yeah, exactly.
Did he say Black Knight was going to be part of that?
He did not say that. I didn't read that. If he did say that, I did not see that part.
Yeah. Plus, Jon Snow doesn't sound like he's ever coming back.
No, I didn't say
No.
Jon Snow.
Well, he's the Black Knight.
They can replace it. They've replaced people before.
Yeah,
They can
no,
recast,
they have.
All right, so we got an official date.
What's going on,
for
Matt?
January
WWE
1st.
Raw on Netflix. It will be January 6th of 2025. That's the
I
first, Monday.
I sat the boy down and we watched NXT in that triple match or what, a triple tag team match. Holy shit, it was trash.
I don't
What are you
know
talking about?
you watched.
With the Rascals, Gallus, and
The Rascals are garbage. The other two
Hank
guys
and
are fine.
Tank. I'm not big on
Hank. I love what Hank and Tank were the best two in that ring.
Yeah.
They were selling.
Well, Rascals, they're TNA.
The
guys,
Rascals
dude.
suck, dude.
Well,
The
they're not even
Rascals,
WWE
dude.
guys.
I
TNA
remember
guys.
the Rascals. The Rascals are like if you were in the '90s, early '90s, and you were going to like high school wrestling, like the pro high school wrestling match. That's what the Rascals remind me of. Same quality.
Inkster High School.
No, like you just no, you
I've
they
been
would like rent out like some high school gym. They'd rent out an
Mm.
abandoned church. You know what I mean? Maybe like their parents are sitting next to you, like, fuck that guy up. That's my son you're talking. Oh, sorry. It's just a yeah. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Would you
Yeah,
like a
no,
beer?
no.
Psh, they crack you up beer. Yeah, like that.
I didn't finish NXT yet. I watched some of it.
Yeah, don't worry. You
You didn't
skip
watch
that.
your boy on there? He was
No,
in
it wasn't. It
main
wasn't what it
event?
was. It wasn't what it was like. It was
I
something.
know, but your boy's on there though.
Well, we were just
Yeah.
on the channel. Okay, slow down. The channel was just on. We went whatever the kids were watching. They were done with it. They're getting ready to go up to bed, and my son goes, "Hey, Dad, there's wrestling's on the TV," because I let him watch all the old stuff. So I was like, "Oh, all right." And he's like, "What is this?" And I was like, "I don't know. It looks like a gym." And then I looked at it, and it was NXT. I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
He's like, "Do you
What's
mind
their
if I watch it
performance
for
There's like 50 people in there?
3 more minutes?" And I was like, "No, it's all right." So we watched it for 10 minutes, and then I was like, "Wow, this is really a bad match." He's like, "Could you tell me what the ending is?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "I hope those guys are pretty good. The Tank guys." I said, "Yeah, they're doing a good job." He says, "The other guys are too. I hope the Tank and Hank guys win." I said, "Me too. They deserve a pump, but I doubt that's what's going to happen because they have these other lamos trying to do moves that they can't do." So, and it turned out the other lamos won the match, and then had a terrible promo, just a horrible promo.
No, that's
Yeah.
why they're TNA wrestlers.
Yeah, that was the other thing I didn't understand. Did they merge?
No, they're
No,
just
they have
working together.
They have a agreement. I don't normally watch NXT.
Joe Hendry.
Yeah, that's that. I actually watched that match, the main event of the pay-per-view. My wife wanted to watch it, so we actually watched the pay-per-view or the end of the pay-per-view so we could watch that match.
He's not a sprinter. He just has to go. Hey, he's not a sprinter. He just goes walks his dog out in Arizona's 1,000-degree heat whenever something happens, dude. Like that ever happens. Who would use that?
It's
as
so
an
funny
excuse?
because I would play the song and like sing it, and then she was like getting annoyed with it, and now she's playing it all the time, and I don't even have to do anything.
What?
No, like,
Nobody. Hey, you
it's
know,
so
like
funny.
one person knows what you're talking about, right?
No, we know. Just because you
Yeah,
don't
but
know,
you two.
don't always automatically
Only one
assume
person,
one person
doesn't
knows.
know what we're talking
No.
about.
Don't be that guy. You don't need
See,
to.
no, look, these guys don't know what you're talking about at all.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. That's
Exactly. That's the chat, not talking about what you're talking about. Let's
the
go.
chat's behind.
No.
You know, there's a delay. So you click on the most recent comment.
Yeah, we're delayed at this point. Let's go.
Speaking of Netflix, this last weekend, Netflix had a Chestnut versus Kobayashi, the unfinished beef. This was live on Netflix. So it was a hot dog eating contest because Chestnut got kicked out of the official
Nathan's
one on
didn't want him
July
because he was
4th.
selling vegetable hot dogs.
Yeah, he was selling like
This was
veggie
sad.
dogs. So they had they had this competition. So there was different rules. They had to eat the hot dog whole, like with the bun. They couldn't dip it in water, and so it was like a actual eating of hot dogs. Chestnut finished with a world record of 83 hot dogs. Kobayashi set his own personal best record with 66. And right before the match, Kobayashi announced that this would be his final performance before and then he retired after this competition.
So there's nobody gonna be left for the Nathan hot dog eating contest.
There
I mean, there's
already
other people
isn't.
that do it, but I don't know who did it this year. Haven't watched.
Let's think about what we are talking about here. We are talking about a special event about two dudes eating
Yeah,
hot
I mean,
dogs.
who watched this though? Nobody watched this.
What I'm saying? My man's retiring.
Yeah, because he's gonna
dogs.
die, bro. How many
Oh,
glizzies can you shove down your throat? Like, that can't be good.
It's not good. Like,
It's
that's
not
what I'm saying.
Not good.
I'm not even trying to do the thing, but like, that can't. This just can't be good, dude. They can't be healthy. I guess I don't know.
10 minutes, 83 hot dogs.
I don't know how you live.
Yeah.
Hear anything?
How does that work?
Like, how do you make a living just going around? I'm gonna just keep eating hot dogs, just shoving things down my gullet.
Ah, dude, too many glizzies, dude. You have that many glizzies, like you gotta have like problems. Like your whole shit's gotta be fucked.
Everything. Well, that's gonna happen no matter what.
How old's Chestnut? He looks like fucking 60.
I mean, he might be.
Been around for a while
Yeah,
now.
been
Like,
there for a
it's
while,
not. There's no new stars in the world of hot dog eating
That's
competition.
what I'm saying.
No young kid coming up.
All right, let's talk about some comic news, and we're gonna get right into Marco's favorite comics ever. Marvel has giant-sized plans for the X-Men in 2025 for the 50th anniversary of Giant Size X-Men #1.
Wait, what did you say?
What?
It's the 50th anniversary.
I mean, no, I heard you. I'm just processing what we were talking
All
about
the
here.
words that I said
Like,
that didn't
why
mean
do
anything.
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
Tom Brevoort, the group editor of the X-Men currently, who, by the way, I also read that he doesn't like Magic, never did, but he's kind of let it go because she's so popular
The
with
card game?
with
Wait, close-up magic
people.
or
The card game?
No, the character Ilyana Rasputin.
Oh, Magic. All right,
Right.
fair enough.
I don't know who that is.
Magic.
Well, I don't know who this beefroot is, but who the hell cares?
Beetroot. That was the guy who hired the car to be taken in Twins.
There's also a Beetroot movie coming, but that didn't make the cut for the news.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Are you done with all news of movies coming?
Yeah.
We didn't cover Minecraft?
No.
I did see the trailer though.
Yeah, that was a little late and I didn't have time to get it in. Sorry.
Okay.
Is a Baltimore hotel hot dog record?
No. That's so gross.
I don't know what the hell you guys are getting up to.
I don't know what that means.
In your satellite hotels.
So circling back to something we talked about last week, there was the Marvel vs. Capcom comic. It will be released on November 22nd, and the artist will be Todd Nauk. They released this as the cover for that book that will be packaged with the video game if you buy the physical copy. Along with that, there will also be a few titles in December that will have Marvel vs. Capcom variant covers by Bendis. They've done those before. Bendis, this is the guy who did the he designed some of the stuff in the early days, some of the old Street Fighter stuff, and
that's cool.
Avengers 21, X-Men 8, Infinity Watch 1, Wolverine 4, and all new Venom #1.
So he's doing all the covers?
He's doing all those 5 covers.
All right, I'm in.
Nice little short that you'll be able to see on Rennavision.
Yep.
As the time gets closer for those.
Go check out the first Godzilla batch. I dropped those on Monday.
And in bonus news for you Xbox folks, originally this game wasn't going to come out for Xbox, but now they have had a conversation with the Xbox, with the Microsoft people, and they're now able to release this game and some other games for Xbox as well.
Oh, Marvel vs. Capcom? We're talking about that.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. If my son wants it, maybe, but I can't. Fighting
games. Is it going to be Marvel vs. X? Is it going to be only for the 5 or whatever the new one is? The X series?
That I don't know which Xbox it is. They just announced it's going to be for the Switch
right now.
You'll be able to get it for the Switch, which is what I'm going to do. So
I can't play fighting games anymore. My reaction time. I'm old.
Yeah, we'll see how good I am. We'll see how good I am when I do this.
Button mashing. I can't do it anymore. Thumb don't move that fast. Like I can't.
So we talked about this last week as well. The all new Venom #1. Is it Eddie? Is it Dylan?
Is it Spunky?
It's neither one.
Is it weird proportions? The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. It's,
that one leg is a lot bigger than the other.
Yeah, I didn't skip.
What the fudge?
So the potential new Venom hosts are Robbie Robertson, Madam Mask, Rick Jones, and Luke Cage.
You know they're gonna make that.
It also could be Eddie, or it could be Eddie or Dylan as well. So we don't know.
They're gonna make that shit Rick Jones. Rick Jones. What else are you gonna do with Rick Jones?
I'm Rick Jones, bitch.
There you go.
I feel bad for whoever's reading it.
Characters. It can't be Rick Jones. Luke Cage.
That's what I'm saying. He's been enough. They're gonna add it. He's been everybody.
Madam Mask makes no sense.
Madam Mask makes 0 sense.
Robbie Robertson makes sense.
But then Robbie Robertson, what an old man become.
Yeah, what is he, like 80 years old? I don't know. All right.
No, and Robbie's the kid, isn't he?
No,
Robbie Robertson Jr.
Oh, if it's Junior, maybe, but I didn't think that when I first saw the name.
No,
you think he's gonna be old man Robbie, like Robert?
I mean, that's what I thought when I saw
Robbie's
the name.
kid became the demon goblin or not.
Yeah, that's why I think it might be him.
Goblin King, but
Goblin King.
But no, his name was something else. It's not Robbie. It's
Chad
Jr. I don't know.
Chad.
I don't know, but this is just
one thigh man.
All right, and then DC is
like
giving us
the gold,
a Trinity comic series. You got that special that came out today, which was a bunch of reprinted stories and such. But this new series will be done by Tom King. It's going to have 3 versions of Trinity from different times working together, searching for Trinity's father.
Yeah, Bruce made me get this because Bruce went to his shop and he's like, "They're sold out." I'm like, "What do you mean they're sold out?" I'm like, "All right, well, I'm gonna call my dad and see if he'll pick up a book for me." My dad already checked out. My comic shop had plenty. He actually gave this to me because he's like, "You guys spend enough here." My dad already checked out and rang up. He's like, "Just take it."
Yeah, nobody's buying that bullshit. I don't believe Bruce.
It's a reprint. Like there's stories that are in the backups of other books, but the variants are selling well.
Fucking dude, Bruce went to a closed shop and said they sold out already.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how many copies do they order at your shop?
Yeah. Yeah, Trinity.
I wish, somewhere down the crazy river, Eric heard, but I don't think it's him.
Hey, condolences, Eric. My bad. Dude, that sucks, bro. I ain't even gonna get into it, but that sucks, bro. All right. Yeah, this book sucks too.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. And with that amazing news,
Trinity is
that wraps it up.
All right, good. Yeah, way to wrap up the trash week of news. Just kidding. I thought we got something else. I thought we were doing something else.
Well, that's a separate thing, but we can come back to it, or we can do it now.
We can do it now.
Let's do it now. Rock and roll, brother.
I'm not ready, so give me a second to get ready.
All right. Well,
I could do the other segment if you want to do that first.
I'm ready now.
Okay, well, let me run the thing and we'll get going. Where is it? Shit, I can't find the intro.
Nobody knows.
That's
we
right.
don't have a background for this, but this is colorful, so we'll just put this one up.
Everybody's favorite segment. Would you eat that?
No.
There are so many things in the food-related world happening right now. Lots of new releases, lots of things. And we're going to start right off with a
Skittles Jello. Skittles Jello. Tried it tonight. Good.
Yeah, Skittles Jello.
Skittles Jello, huh? I didn't have that one on the list.
Sure. I'm intrigued.
But anyone who remembers back in the day, do you remember these Altoid sours? The tangerine ones, remember? Like they were just the tins of these were selling for like $30, $40 on eBay a while back.
Really?
Just the tins. And then full, like complete sealed ones were like $100. I remember looking this up when I lived in Colorado. It was ridiculous.
Where were you when I was doing collectible candy?
It was ridiculous. But people would buy them and they would be all just gelled like a one big glob of things.
I actually like these ones right here. I like these because I like more orangey, citrusy type flavor.
I love the tangerine sours. My wife was super excited.
I like orange Tic Tacs.
Yes.
For sure.
BK is a wait list for that, so I don't know. You'd have to ask your mom to leave your house and come here, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Gotta get on that wait list, buddy. So these Altoid sours are back. They will actually be coming from Cracker Barrel of all places.
Cracker Barrel.
What?
Cracker Barrel. That's correct. You can get them at Cracker Barrel.
Do they not sell Altoids at all anymore?
They sell the regular mint ones, but Altoids stopped making these a long time ago. I know these were like a cult favorite, but
Cracker Barrel does the weird old candy,
right? All the old timey candies and stuff. So if you were a fan of these, they're gonna have tangerine, mango, and then I forget what the third flavor was, but it
banana.
Really I doubt it was banana. Lemon, probably.
Banana.
Yeah. Well, you also
like lemons.
Actually, Altoid brand. That's Retro Sours.
Right. It's called Retro Sours. Exactly. So
it's called bootleg Darth Macho.
I was told that we're going to have to go to Cracker Barrel to get these as soon as they come out. So I will report back.
I got a Cracker Barrel near me.
Grab me a couple. Grab me a couple.
Sure. The wife is a huge fan, so she's.
I actually like cinnamon too, there, buddy. Yeah, actually, I like.
I'll see if there's just. These aren't going to be cinnamon.
Yeah. No, grab me one of these though. I'll eat it.
I sure will. Absolutely. So here's one. We talked about Capri Sun before. I know it's been a topic on the channel lately with the Capri Sun pouches. They're making Capri Sun in bottles.
I don't know if I want that.
And I don't understand the point of it. Like no straw.
Apart from that, the headline, I thought this was going to be an alcoholic drink because they're turning every goddamn flavor. There's, Sunny D alcoholic drinks. There's Rita Water Ice alcoholic drinks. They'll make anything alcoholic. I thought that's where you were going with this.
We have one. We have a Capri Sun Elite on the show. Marco, would you buy this?
Fuck no.
No, I don't. No, Capri Sun's got to be in a pouch.
Why is it not in a pouch? What is it? What are they?
It's got to be in a pouch. Give me a bigger pouch.
Well, also too that much sugar. Like just nobody needs to drink more than one. How do you drink more than one Capri Sun, anyways?
Have a pouch. You're good.
Very, very thirsty.
Hey, pouch you go. And drink water. That's what you drink when you're thirsty.
I know.
Water.
But if somebody hands you Capri Sun instead of a water, you're gonna drink what they hand you.
Frosted Flakes flavor. What the fudge?
Yeah, it's not on the list. So, in other beverage news,
only pouch.
Coca-Cola plus Oreo for a 0 sugar Slurpee.
And 0 sugar. Oh,
wait, what?
That's right. A 0 sugar Coca-Cola and Oreo Slurpee is at 7-Eleven for a.
Look out, that is not giving.
This is why they're going to go out of business. Who's going to, in their right mind, buy this? Who asked for that?
There is a Coca-Cola Oreo combo going on right now. You can get Oreo flavored Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola flavored Oreos.
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't know what the Slurpee is.
The crazy bastard who wants Coca-Cola mixed with Oreos ain't worried about the sugar intake.
Yeah.
That's not the target audience.
Fago used to make.
Go ahead, sorry.
Fago used to make a chocolate cola. It was called chocolate. I think it was called chocolate cream cola or something like that, which pretty much is the same thing, and it was delicious. Yeah, it's called chocolate cream pie or something like that. I don't know, chocolate cream cake or some shit.
Just a Yoo-hoo?
No, it pretty much tastes like a Coca-Cola and like.
Yoo-hoo was just like chocolate water.
No, it probably tastes what you'd assume a Coca-Cola and like a Coca-Cola Oreo would taste like. I mean, I assume it's the same thing. Damn, it was damn good though. I mean, I must have drank a dozen of them, not in one sitting, obviously, but over probably a year.
Yeah, but who's going? You know what? I want that, but make it sugar free.
It was diet. It was diet. So there was one time I was there was nothing else to drink. There's no water or anything, and my mom used to drink. My mom still does, but all she drinks is pop, pretty much, like a diet pop or whatever. Or she drinks the sparkling waters too, but she doesn't drink like tap water. So I was so thirsty, and she's like, "All I got is this, but it's cold." And I go, "Yeah, I'll take some." And I drank it. I was like, "Who wants diet like Oreo slash?" I'm telling you, the
chocolate
shit
soda.
Yeah, the shit was good, bro. The shit. I mean,
I don't know.
I can't. I mean, you know what? Now that I said that, I think I'm gonna try this shit.
Well, no, my problem with the diet stuff, it's usually that like the aspartame, whatever the hell they put in there, like the aftertaste.
Aspartame, sucralose, erythritol.
Like my wife drinks the diet sodas, and I can't.
I'll tell you, it's better. It's better for you than fucking corn syrup.
Better for me or not, I don't like the taste of it.
Yeah.
I don't
like the taste of it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna try this shit too. I'm
not trying this. I don't want this combination to begin with.
I don't want it. I'm done.
Yeah, Kyle. The Juggalos. We might not get any out here. The jugs might come in there and just blah, one of these.
I thought the Juggalos only drank Faygo. They don't drink Coke.
Well, if it tastes like that Faygo, they might drink it.
Oh,
dude, you think that's the only thing Juggalos drink?
I don't know.
Kyle don't live off Faygo alone.
Oh, that's true. He's a Juggalo in Arizona. They don't have Faygo there.
Yeah.
You want to mix Oreos? Just mix Oreos with just regular hard vanilla ice cream. Hand mix that shit in a cup. Make your homemade blizzard, but do it by hand. That's the only way you need to.
Oh, Damien.
Yep.
I have the shit.
100% agree.
Because you still get the crunchy, or Oreos are still crunchy, and the ice cream gets nice.
That's the way to go.
That's the way to do it.
100%.
Yeah, this is. You're right. RP's. This is what I'm saying. There's another flavor they ain't never gonna have.
Oh, sorry, Matt. I didn't know. I apologize.
Yeah. But I can interest you in some taquitos.
Taquitos.
Aspartame.
Staying with
I don't know if that's true, but what is this?
Staying with the cold drinks. This is the Fanta Haunted Apple Icy, available in AMC theaters that are showing the Beetlejuice movie.
All right, we'll see if they have this weekend.
Yep, they should have this at the movie theater starting on Friday.
Cool. I know my son will want this.
Dude, I gotta tell you though, if you can complain about all the 7-Eleven Slurpee machines, Icy's falling off, bro. Icy's just falling off. The quality control on Icy. So that is one thing that I would. So when I would go to the theater, I would order pretzels, and if they have like just the closed packet of sauce, not if they pour that bullshit in there out of that fucking garbage.
You want the little hand cup.
I'm not taking whatever liquid diarrhea you're serving out of a fucking.
You don't want the hand pump?
Not while they're picking their nose and pumping out.
It's out of a pump though. It's not. They're not scooping it with their hand.
But they do this and they sneeze in it. Look, I'm not doing it.
It's closed.
Yeah, sure it is. Sure it is. It's always got diggle daggle going down there. If you get the diggle daggle in
it up and it cooks and
whatever. Anyways, point being, but I used to eat that and I used to have a medium icy. But then, like probably about 8 years ago, the ices just fell off, bro. The consistency wasn't good. The flavor wasn't there half the time. I tried them a bunch of different places too. So
ices at the movies is never for me because you're kind of stuck. It starts melting. You're 2 hours into like a movie and it's almost over. And you're like, well, it melted now. Like
takes you 2 hours to drink a medium fucking icy.
No, but if I drink it before then I'm going to be thirsty by the end of the movie. And what am I going to do? Get up and go buy another drink?
Especially if you're eating pretzels, because you know what pretzels do.
Yeah. I barely drink. Like I don't drink that much. They give you those huge sodas at the movie theaters. I don't need that. I don't need.
Yeah, that's why you don't get it. You get the small size of stuff. That's why you get the medium of this.
It comes like in the combo. It makes the most sense. Plus, I get free upsize, like being AMC Plus or whatever. They'll upsize whatever. If I get a small, they're gonna give me a bigger size anyway.
Thank you. This is Dwayne Scott's saying exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, I think he agrees too. Yeah, they
fell. We only get ices after football practice in the summer. We'll stop at and my son wants an icy. That's when we'll get ices.
Yeah. No. I wouldn't. Well, I didn't ever drink the blue one. I'd only drink the red one. The red one or the cola.
Yeah, cola is usually the way I go. I usually go with the Coke one, but
yeah, I don't know where he goes, Matt. The theater that I go to definitely has a self-serve machine, and I don't have a problem with the ices over there. So.
You just got to
find not for ices. They have it for the pop.
Oh, the guy, mine. Yeah. The guy, where do you go to the movie theater? You go to?
Hey, not all of us got
that stinky one.
Whatever.
You go to that stinky movie theater, man.
Bro, I don't want to hear anything from the East Side boys.
It's a great place.
I bet you it's not.
Hey,
you'd be wrong.
Out my way, yeah. You serve
Which
yourself.
which one do you go to?
MJR, Partridge Creek.
Which one? Partridge. Get the fuck out of it. Get the fuck. Go. Move along.
You don't even know what that means.
Yes, I do.
You have no idea.
Where Partridge Creek is?
Yeah, it's a great movie.
The
theater.
fuck I don't. It's east northeast from us.
Everything is northeast from you.
That's not true.
Pretty much.
Canada's south of us.
Fair. All right, let's move on to a different topic here. Bacon.
Yeah, we don't need to get in the ins and outs of Michigan.
Right.
What the shit? I saw this in the store. I saw this in the store.
Yeah,
and this is why. Because I was looking. So bacon's weird, but I only buy center cut bacon now.
That's good.
Even if it's like, I don't typically buy. Hormel doesn't make a bad center cut, by the way. Sometimes they get an applewood smoke or cherry smoke. Yeah, nobody's asking you. But center cut gives you a lot of meat on there for what you get. So I turned it around and this was it. And I looked at it and I was like, there's no way in shit I can bring this home because the kids taste this and all they're going to want is cinnamon crack toast. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. And I was like, nope, I have to throw it back. Send it back in. Send it back in.
This is Black Label Hormel bacon, which I'm guessing the Black Label is supposed to be the good stuff.
Yeah.
And it has the Cinnadust sprinkled all over it.
They sell that stuff. They sell the Cinnadust. They sell that stuff. If you go into the popcorn section.
I got some upstairs.
Yeah, they sell not just this. They sell all types of bullshit like this.
The Twix one.
Yeah, the Twix one.
Or you could just buy some cinnamon sugar.
Right. Or you could just buy some cinnamon sugar and mix it together.
Like, this ain't a new idea, folks. Right. Cinnamon sugar's not new.
Yeah, this is interesting to me, but I would need this.
I don't think I want this. Yeah. Because there's not going to be any dust. Like the meat is going to be wet and sticky. It's not going to be
exactly.
It's going to be like a syrup.
I mean, people eat brown sugar bacon, right? Brown sugar coated bacon. Yeah, so that'll get
but you got to add that stuff like on site. Like you're doing it. You can't be pre-packaged that way. It just
I'll tell you, I thought Hormel because you think of that cheap chili is garbage, but their center cuts and their Black Label stuff. Their Black Label center cut is not like it's a decent product. It's a decent product. So I bet you this will be decent too. It's not. Have you ever had the maple bacon before? They used to do a maple bacon, and like the problem with it is when you cook it off, it fucking destroys your pan and like it's kind of like,
all the sugar caramelized.
Yeah, all the sugar and shit. I think this will probably be a little better.
Got to cook bacon in the oven.
Yeah, I only oven cook bacon. You only oven cook bacon these days, unless like a recipe's calling
really.
For, bacon fat and lardones or something. Like, yeah, it's easier just to make strips of bacon in the oven.
I don't know. I always just do it on the griddle.
Yeah, but then you got your problem. You got a pan. Then you got a pan full of bacon fat and grease. If you just
no, it's on the griddle, like the pull-out griddle. So you put the pull-out griddle on the counter. You fucking throw the bacon on there.
Pain in the ass to clean. You just aluminum foil line a pan. And
I'm not fucking baking any bullshit on aluminum. Are you fucking cancering me?
You put the rack on top of it, and you put the lid of bacon on the rack, and all the grease will drip down.
No aluminum foil for me. Thank you very much.
So we also have goldfish coming out. The Hello Kitty.
Oh no shit.
Goldfish. That's right. You can get. They are strawberry shortcake flavored.
Nope.
Goldfish. So
nope.
Strawberry
what are you
flavor
saying no about?
Milligram.
I don't want my goldfish flavored anything other than.
Hey, buddy. This is Hello Kitty. I'm not quite sure.
I don't care about the shape.
You.
No, I'm not talking about the shape. He told me.
No, I'm saying I'm not sure this is targeted at you. I'm not sure this is targeted. Good, because it's not for you, Pete. This is not for you.
It's more of a dessert goldfish, more of a cookie than a cracker.
It's more for like kids, young girls.
I don't want my kid having this. You just give him more handfuls of sugar. Like the idea of goldfish is like, here, have a snack that's not sugar. Get a little bag of goldfish. Get a bag of cheese.
And the cheddar make their way to my house.
Better than the sugar.
Speaking of sugar, well, let's continue with the sugar.
Whoa.
On that one.
You're going to get yourself muted with the comment like this.
Whoa!
Like, yes, get out of here.
Who's
So
this fucking
Barbie
loser?
is 65th. It's a 65th anniversary.
Yeah.
You do it, Matt.
All right, BK. I can't defend you on that one.
You're trash, bro. I don't even have a. I'm so dumbfounded by this comment. The only thing I got is you're trash. That's all I got. Because like that's just the dumbest shit I've ever seen. That is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. All right, I mean, you've ruined.
I don't eat.
You've ruined this whole
bacon.
segment. Hey,
but-
boo this man. He has ruined this whole segment. He has ruined.
That is
pretty
one
much the
thing
show.
I will never.
Boo this man.
Just trash.
You will never hear me answer the phrase, "Do you want more bacon?" with a no.
That's not true. There's a place up here that does like these huge bacon sandwiches.
Well, I'm not up there.
Yeah, and you don't want to do that. That's too
All
much.
right.
I mean,
I'm
literally
willing
a
to try to
pound of
accept the
bacon.
Yeah, it's a
challenge.
pound and a half of bacon. It's like this
literally.
much, and it's not all crispy.
Ridiculous.
It's no, Pete.
Oh
you
yeah,
don't want to do
I'll
that.
eat the fatty, chewy bacon. I'm in.
You would love it. Tony's?
Yeah, isn't that the name of the place?
Yeah.
I
I
went
like
there
the
one
chewy
time. Was
stuff.
like, get this
I like
fucking
the
shit.
crispy stuff.
I went there to
the
get it,
stuff.
and it was like that waggly shit. I go, get this the fuck out of here. This is not bacon. Get out.
I'll
of
eat
here.
it all.
Thick cut and wobbly. No, gross, dude.
We get the bacon pole where you're like, oh, I can't.
Well, it's like they cooked it in water. That's what they did. They steamed that shit, bro. That's gross. I'm not eating steamed bacon, dude.
Mm-hmm. Boiled bacon.
Bacon.
I fucking boil that shit in water real quick. Like glizzies, dude.
So Barbie's 65th anniversary is happening this year, I guess, and Krispy Kreme has decided to honor it with a donut collection. There are multiple different donuts. The
I'm
Barbie
kind of
pink donut.
disappointed I never got those Dolly Parton ones that you talked
I
about
tried
last
one of them. Actually, we tried a couple of them. My wife got them and we shared them.
Yeah?
I remember the banana pudding one was decent.
Ooh,
I almost bought the Olympic ones, but then I didn't.
banana pudding sounds great.
I just don't like fucking donuts, bro.
Oh, I love
I'm
donuts.
sorry.
You're sorry, what? We're good.
Well, also, it depends on the type of donut. I'm more of not the cakey ones or like the crumbly ones, like more of the stretchy, the doughy pulls.
The yeast. You want the yeast
yeasty
donut?
one. Yeah.
Not the cake donuts. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, the fluffy ones, not the.
I don't,
the
guys. I don't know what you just said, but I don't want to hear that again. Okay, that's gross. Let's go. Move along.
Donuts.
Can't talk about baked goods, I guess. Yeah.
You can even put bacon on them.
Yeasty. What is that even a
Yeast,
word?
yes. Yeast.
Yeah.
It is absolutely.
Yeasty.
Yep.
Absolutely. It's a descriptive term for baked goods.
Hey, chef knew what I was talking about.
Chef Boyardee, maybe.
Still a chef. Still got the hat.
Yeah, self-named
Got a
chef.
point.
Dude.
Still got the hat.
So McDonald's is bringing back or bringing over the chicken Big Mac. They tested it out in some places. I think it's in Canada. It was in Canada. Right now it's being tested in Florida.
What's with Canada getting all the good stuff? Because they got the other thing too.
They've been
How's this good? This doesn't what?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know, but in Florida, I'm not eating anything with mayonnaise on it in Florida. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, you won't have to because it's going to go nationwide relatively soon.
No, I mean, if it's in the Northwest, Northwest, Midwest, I'll eat it up here, but not down in Florida.
It actually started in Ireland and the UK. Like they had it going there for a while in 2022.
You guys don't eat lettuce
really,
at fast
really
food joints, do you?
I'm not really a fan of lettuce on anything.
Well,
I like lettuce. I just won't eat it from a fast food joint.
Yeah. Taco Bell.
Interesting point note that doesn't have anything to do with the story, but kind of does. So we drove by a Burger King the other day, and they just did. I said, "Hey, look! I didn't even know Burger King was still in business." And my daughter asked me, have you ever eaten at a Burger King before?" And then I had to think about it, and I was like, "I think I've had a Whopper once, but I'm not quite sure I've had anything else ever there."
Onion rings.
My wife decided she did. She said that she had something there was her favorite, and I think it might have been a chicken sandwich or something like that. Because my daughter asked if they have chicken nuggets there, and I said, I'm not sure.
They got chicken fries.
Well, we get the ones from the freezer section that are the White Castle ones, and I just cook those in the air fryer.
Chicken rings?
Chicken, yeah, it's like a chicken ring.
No, but if you go to Burger King, you want to get the onion rings with the zesty sauce.
Yeah, so I won't be doing that. But okay.
Angry Whopper, that was a good one, Joe.
What's Angry Whopper?
When they make things spicy, they sometimes give you like right now they got the fiery things going on.
How many BKs have you ever seen? Like, I'm asking you this year, how many BKs have you seen? Like, can you go like, okay, cool.
Well, there's one that's not that far from me. There's one that's close to my office.
Are you talking about that guy?
No, not that BK. Oh. No, but like, I mean, there's a McDonald's every fucking.
I can't eat at McDonald's though.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying like comparative. Like, there's more we have more Wendy's. Like,
yeah, no, we have more. I probably see more Wendy's and Taco Bells than I do Burger Kings. Yeah. But there are plenty of Burger Kings. They're not that hard to find
Wendy's
for me.
And Burger King and Tim Hortons are all the same company.
Who? I know, but
people own them all. So
Tim Hortons PepsiCo? And what else?
Is it
Wendy's
PepsiCo?
And Burger King.
Oh,
what does PepsiCo own now? Do they own that?
Oh no, Pepsi owns Pizza Hut, KFC,
Pizza Hut, Taco Bell,
and the KFCs.
Oh, the KFC. Yeah. Who owns the BKs and the other ones?
Well, it's Tim Hortons technically, but only because they moved their headquarters to Canada. So they wouldn't have to pay taxes in this country.
But you got the chicken Big Mac. Did you put the other McDonald's sandwich in or no?
I did not. The Arch Burger.
Yeah, the big Arch or whatever the heck it was.
That looked interesting. I didn't want to overdo the McDonald's, although I did overdo.
Do you guys go to these things when they have these things for the McDonald's?
No, not generally.
Or the fast food shops?
No,
the only fast food thing that really intrigued me at the time when it was going down was when Popeyes had the chicken sandwich. I did really want one of those and was excited to finally get one when I did. When they
I'm just worried now because of two things. One, I'm old.
And it was delicious.
And two, we got an air fryer 6 months ago, and I had found out that there's these things called anytizers, boneless chicken wings. So then I just got the sauce
Tyson?
and yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's Tyson's.
Tyson.
So I do that thing, and I told my wife the other day, I was like, she said, "Hey, let's order Wingstop," and I haven't had wings from a restaurant in probably about a year, and I was like, I don't know if I can order it, hun, because like the grease. She said, "You don't think they cook these in grease?" I said, "Least, not like this, because you're dipping these things." You're dipping these things in like buckets. It's coming out. It's really greasy. When you get them out of the air fryer, even if there was some grease on it or some type of, like
you
a fat
have
substance.
To air fryer it. Like, I mean, you could air fry if you have the air fryer. I absolutely use it. But like, you just get some popcorn chicken, just bake the popcorn chicken. Just make your own hot sauce. Just get some Frank's Red Hot, some butter, a little bit of garlic. You can make your own hot sauce. Toss that shit when it's done.
I'm telling but I would suggest
it's not hard. All I'm saying, it's not hard to make.
What I'm saying though, like the quality that comes out of those anytires, in my experience, compared to and I love Wingstop, so I think Wingstop does a great job on theirs. I think the quality and consistency is pretty good, and then you can buy like the BW sauces, or you can make your own sauces. I make a lot of my own sauces, so or
not a fan of the Wingstop at all. I can't stand their breading.
Really?
Why not?
Really? They're fast.
Got a weird aftertaste. I don't like the taste of their bread.
I think maybe it's just the oil that it's the east side thing. Maybe it's because
I've had it in multiple places in this country.
I don't think so. I think you've only had one on the east side. No, that's a
shame.
It's a shame.
Florida.
It's a shame. Oh, Colorado. We've already talked about that state.
One of the early places we rented down in Delaware was in walking distance from a Wingstop, and that was the best.
Sticks. Sticks.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna go walk and get some Wingstop.
Hey, this is how I don't know what the agenda is here on Rennavision, but I know it's full of shit because when Sticks is telling me that Wingstop made him sick after what you fuckers eat on this channel, I don't think that's true.
Well, I mean, Wingstop can make somebody sick. I mean, there is always the rogue.
I agree, Matt.
Well, hold on. I'm not eating anything that comes out of a fryer in Arizona. It's 110 degrees outside in Arizona. What are you going to do? Go walk a dog or something? Like, hell no. You can't look like Casper.
No, you just get icy
and go outside. You just can't. It's too damn hot. Yes, you get ices. You get ice cream. You get Freezy Pops. Freezy Pops are a great alternative to that.
Just drink water.
Yeah, water. Well, half of it will evaporate before you finish it, but that's okay. What about bubbly teas? You can do that. You know what I mean? Milkshakes.
Getting back to the chicken Big Mac, we also have another chicken sandwich. Chick-fil-A brought back the honey pepper pimento sandwich.
I don't go Chick-fil-A either. One time.
I'm not a huge fan of Chick-fil-A, but if I eat Chick-fil-A, I love this sandwich.
Is that what it is? Somebody told me to get the nugs. The nugs were kind of trash there.
No, they were all right.
50% were good. No, 50% were good. The other 50% I wouldn't have served.
Very much where you grew up, because my wife absolutely loves Chick-fil-A. She ate it growing up. She absolutely, and I didn't have it until I was older.
Chick-fil-A nuggets is that they're actual full pieces of chicken that are cut up. They're not processed chicken, so they're not shaped. So you can see the chicken meat inside. So
right,
yeah, but then they take the small ends and they throw it in there, and it's just
then you get the little crispy bits. Yeah,
you get that's just garbage. This is like another place. There's another place that everybody's raving about because I think one of them's coming to Michigan soon or something like that, and it has something to do with some sauce or something too. And I think it's just if you grew up in the South. Man, I wish I could remember the name.
I know Jollibee just opened up near here.
I do remember. I did like Chick-fil-A. I did put them on.
Starts with a C, I think.
2 years. I put Chick-fil-A on punishment.
Raising Cane's.
That's it.
Their politics.
Yeah, the politics is a big thing. Yeah.
Chick-fil-A because their shows on Sunday.
No. Well, no, there was another thing that was a big deal.
Listen, they can. Yeah, I mean, I don't support.
I think that's now mostly legal in most states, but at the time,
okay. I don't support places too if I don't feel like it, but like that's not why I don't eat here. I don't eat here because I didn't find their food that great.
No, I'll put people on punishment for dumbass reasons. Taco Bell used to have like a rapping commercial where these two white dudes were rapping their order into the radio thing. I was like, fuck, that's it. 2 weeks, I'm not going to Taco Bell. Right now, I put Wendy's on 2 weeks probation because that spicy nug commercial where they're talking about saucy nugs over and over again. Whoever's that lady's voice is, she keeps saying saucy nugs. I just can't stand it. It's just call them nuggets.
Where's the beef?
Pete, I understand. I haven't bought an Energizer battery since the 90s.
You guys are weirdos. All right, next.
That stupid rabbit. I don't like the rabbit.
You got something against the rabbit?
I don't like that rabbit.
You don't like his flip-flops?
Never liked him.
I heard this too. I've actually had Culver's before. It's not bad. I just feel like I'm going to have a heart attack anytime I ate it. I ate Culver's 2 times. I had the custard, right? Is that what they have there? Custard?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was going to be a diabetic. And then I had a sandwich there. Holy shit. The amount of fucking butter on that. Good Lord. Good Lord. A good diarrhea, bro. I mean, yeah.
I've had Culver's multiple times and never had diarrhea, so I am a fan of Culver's.
I mean, there's enough butter on there to get anything out of your system. I'm not talking like splish splashy diarrhea. I'm talking like loose stool diarrhea.
Splish splash.
Yeah, I'm not talking I'm not talking about
I don't know what else you ate that day, but you probably didn't have a good
Montezuma's Revenge.
It wasn't like that. It was just like, wow, this is a lot of butter in here. If you eat too much butter on it, and I eat a lot of decent butter, but too much of that liquid butter, you eat too much of that, your stomach starts cramping.
Liquid butter.
Yeah, liquid butter. It's not. It's very oil,
oil butter, just the
complete oil.
Part oil, part butter.
Yeah, almost like a pan
popcorn
type thing
butter.
Or whatever.
That type of stuff. Popcorn butter.
Yeah, that type of shit. Yeah.
Well, I only get that occasionally, only at movie theaters.
Well, whether or not for your politics, whatever it is, if you get it, I would highly recommend this sandwich. I'm excited that it's back. I'm going to be getting Chick-fil-A.
Really? The pimento, huh?
I liked it a lot. I don't really like had it for limited time last year, and they just brought it back, and it's really good. I like the.
This is one of those things where I get Marco nervous that you can put things in there that I won't catch because it's kind of a mixy sauce.
Yeah, you might get a little cat food in there too. You don't know.
My pimento.
Yeah, you know how Pete orders. They're definitely putting bugs in that shit.
Why?
What'd you say now?
How I order.
Well, I didn't say nothing.
You did. Usually order online, like I do a mobile order before I leave the house.
Is doing a crossover with a Warheads sour candy, so you can get sour candy on top of your cinnamon bun.
It's like pop candy.
I thought they were Pop Rocks.
Yeah, it's just the Pop Rocks, but they're Warheads for whatever reason.
Can we just buy the Pop Rocks, or do we have to buy this other bullshit product?
No, you have to buy the Cinnabon and they put it on there for you.
That.
You can go to the store and buy your own Pop Rocks. You don't gotta go to Cinnabon to buy Pop Rocks.
Do they have Cinnabons that are not in airports? Why do I feel like Cinnabons only exist in airports?
No, you go to a mall sometime. I went to one the other day. I think they have Cinnabon there.
I haven't been to a mall in a while either.
Yeah,
the antiquated idea that's just.
I was in Nordstrom.
Every time I go to the malls to go to the Lego store because they got a Lego store.
No, they got. Where else you go to Nordstrom?
I don't go to Nordstrom. What do I need from Nordstrom?
Fucking adult clothes.
I don't wear adult clothes. I wear public t-shirts and dumb shit that I like. And when I go to work, I just wear like American Eagle polos just because they're cheap and I can usually find them at a discount because I don't care. I just got to wear a collar.
I got a new Tommy Bahama shirt for strictly for Baltimore.
I can't wait for this.
My wife saw it. She goes, "Holy shit!" I go, "Hey, the special occasion." She goes, "Yes, it is." I go, "Baltimore style, bro." So I hope it's warm because it's not warm. I'm not gonna wear it, but it is. It's something special. I mean, it wasn't cheap.
It's only a couple weeks out. I mean,
I got it like half off. It was $150, so $70. Not bad.
I got some Coke and hookers.
That too.
You get a silk shirt.
Hey, that sure looks like I got Coke and hookers, bro. Huh?
Was it? Is it made of silk?
No, I think it's part linen. I like Tommy Bahama. I like their dress shirt. I won't buy their stuff at full price.
I like the Tommy Bahama collection.
I won't buy their stuff at full price, but their shirts, because I have a wider I'm a little fat now too, but I also have always had a longer torso, and they make shirts that look decent on dudes with big arms and longer torsos. So I don't mind it. I mean, I used to not be able to afford it, but now it's not. But I still buy it like when it's always on clearance.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So.
All right, a couple more left. Let's talk about Taco Bell, since we've mentioned this a couple times. Taco Bell is testing out chicken nuggets.
Nugs.
They are testing out nuggets and currently in Houston stores. It's got a spicy breading with Bell sauce, it's called.
You said chicken nuggets and he appeared.
PK Daddy. Yo.
Here we are.
Hey, why'd you just pull out? That kid's wild, bro. I would claim him if I were you.
Listen, man, I'm not proud of it.
Hey, that's why BK gives you a hard time about going after old ladies, because his mom's old as shit, huh? All right.
Listen, don't do that.
Wow.
So Taco Bell's leveraging KFC to make nuggets now.
You don't eat this bullshit, do you, Corbin?
I'm not.
I don't touch that.
You don't eat fast food, do you?
I do eat fast food. Yes, no, I do eat fast food, but I'm not dipping.
You're still young though, aren't you? You're under 30.
I'm under 30 for another 8 months. So no.
All right, you can still eat that bullshit.
That's all right. I'm under 50.
Just wait till you're about 33, 34.
I don't want chicken nuggets. I also don't want fries from Taco Bell. If I'm going to Taco Bell, I want.
Oh, Timothy says he's eaten them already.
Are they
he says
good?
This shit's wild. Honestly, I don't. You know what though?
Look, did you read the whole thing?
Yeah,
or the best
chocolate yogurt emoji.
For the best.
Oh, for the best shits. Well, this is what I'm thinking. Is they're probably gonna dip it into that nacho sauce, right? Nacho nuggies.
Yeah,
nacho sauce, Bell sauce. I don't know.
Bell sauce.
I don't know what it is.
It sucks.
Oh no.
And
and then also with the Taco Bell, they have announced that they are bringing back some old favorites with their through the decades menu. So
that's not the Mexi Melt.
It's not.
That shit's like it's more like a burrito. It's round. It's not just halved.
No, it was originally halved. I think they changed it.
Well, I love the Mexi Melt. I'm down for the Mexi Melt to come back.
Yeah.
Do they still have the Mexican pizza there?
They do now.
They do. It's back.
They brought it back.
Do they have the 7-layer burrito?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
It's
that was the best thing. The 7-layer burrito was fucking dope. It was guacamole.
Yeah, they got a 5 that's on the cheap menu.
Well, it was cheap. That was it. I think it was like $2 for a 7-layer burrito.
Yeah, I think it's a 5-layer burrito, but they got that still.
That was some good cheap. Like you go to practice, right before practice, you stop in with your $2. You get a couple of those things.
They used to carry the Choco Taco, but they don't make those no more. So
I don't even know what that is.
Ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream.
Oh yeah, you guys told me about that before.
Mm-hmm.
So the caramel apple empanada, that is probably the closest thing to an old school McDonald's pie
apple
that you
pie.
can get, the McDonald's apple pie. But these other things were like
Bro.
different decades that they're bringing back for you.
The beef gordita. They've already have that. No,
I don't know. I don't eat.
Oh no, they have
that much, so I can't tell you.
Bro, you and me both. You and me both. Like my wife will try. She'll be like, "Yo, dude, you want to get something to eat before we, when we're coming back for something?" I was like, "Oh yeah, cool." She's like, "Where you want to stop?" And I gotta stop. I'm like, "Oh, I'll try Taco Bell." She's like, "All right, cool. I feel like that." And I'll get like 2 soft tacos, and then diarrhea.
No, no. I love me some Taco Bell.
I'm a fan of Taco Bell certain things.
I haven't
like currently, there is a crispy Cantina chicken taco that they have.
Those aren't bad.
Yes,
that's not what it was.
So good.
That's not what it was. I'm having drunk memories now. Do they still have the chicken something quesadilla where it's a bunch of like cheese melt and sauce in there?
Yeah, chicken.
They've got something. They got a chicken.
It's like a fold up thing, whatever. Yeah, that's probably what's giving me the diarrhea. But like, I don't know, man. It's tasty when you're drunk.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that crispy chicken taco, and I've gotten it a few times. I will tell you that.
He still is mile high.
Yep, it's still up there.
It's like you got to work your immune system. Actually. You don't if your body's used to it, you're not.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore. Now you know what I order. If I'm gonna drunk eat at a fast food joint, I get 2 cheeseburgers from McDonald's, 1 with pickles and onions. I'll roll the dice on that. The other one without pickles and onions, and then I get a medium Coke.
Yes, I'll roll the dice.
Enchiladas, huh, Cosmic? I did love the Mexi Melts. I do remember the Mexi Melts were.
Yeah, Mexi Melts was something
that's what it is called, a quesarito. I'm not sure, but I think so.
Quesarito is, I think they only do it online only.
No, then I don't do it because I don't order it online. Yeah.
Quesarito was pretty good.
All right, we still have. We're 2 hours later. We haven't got through food yet.
I will tell you with that, always remember to snack wisely.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Jesus, what are we doing with our lives in this show? What's up, Corbin?
What is good?
Corbin.
We were filling time. So Corbin would miss like
my brothers. Y'all knew I was getting past Colorado traffic, and getting down here.
Yeah, good to see.
Yeah, he was like after 8:30. Like I knew what that meant. I don't know the time.
Yeah, no, you nailed it. It was I got off at 8, and then I was racing down. So yeah. But so good to see you. I'm happy. I was listening to some of it while on the road, and I was laughing too hard. I was like, let me just stay focused. So.
The ridiculousness that happened before you got here.
Plenty of ridiculousness on this show. What do you guys want to do next? Do you want to do polls or do you want to do reviews?
Let's do the reviews first. Then we can do polls.
Yeah, take it or leave it.
All right. Let me find the thingy. It is right up. Nope, that's not it. All right, I'm going to have to switch the thing because I had the other one up. So we're going to do polls first, huh?
No, we're going to take it or leave it first. That's what.
I'm sorry. That's what I meant. There it is. Take it or leave it. All right. So
welcome back, Corbin.
Good to be back.
I got lulled. My brain got lulled into a tizzy where I kind of want Taco Bell all of a sudden.
I feel that.
I want some Taco Bell.
I don't feel like diarrhea tonight.
It doesn't give me diarrhea. My stomach's made for Taco Bell.
Oh, because you eat Hot Pockets all day long.
I can't eat. No, I don't eat Hot Pockets. I haven't
eaten
Hot
gas
Pockets
station cheese whiz.
Oh, I told you my first sushi was from.
Wait, what did you just say?
Gas station cheese whiz.
Oh God, no.
Stuff on the hot dog. Like
what
type
of first
of
sushi ever? It was a problem.
Dude, hey, I mean,
Circle K sushi. That was my first experience.
What was
my first? Sushi was from Circle K.
Why?
What?
I never had it before, and they had a deal.
Why would you choose that to be your first experience?
Because it was 2 for $3. I thought it was a good deal.
Why would you think $2 for $3 fresh raw fish would be a good idea?
I just spit water through my nose.
I'm sorry. I went to get gas.
That's
birds. Holy hell!
It was like sushi, 2 for $3. I was like, oh okay. My God. And later on, my stomach was bubbly wobbly. Bubbly wobbly. I messed up.
Yeah, raw fish, 2 for $3. You know how nice it is.
Wow.
I thought it was a hell of a deal. I'll be the hell on that.
I wouldn't eat lunch meat from a gas station. You want to
ripped my insides clean.
I questioned getting like bottled drinks from a gas station, let alone.
Listen, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, okay, I've never had sushi before. I was 19.
That is not a good deal.
Why not?
Yeah. Hey, listen, we know who our watching audience is. You shouldn't be eating any food out of a gas station at this age. Like no tornadoes, no hot dogs.
Well, nothing.
The hot dogs the glizzies be glistening though.
You can see it for about 4 years, but no more.
Double got me. Double got me.
What did he say?
I said them glizzies be glistening though. Okay.
No.
Oh, you can't. You just can't.
Yeah, it was a problem though. I'm not, and this is a real story. You can go. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but you can ask my boss. I got sent home early because I shit my pants.
My God.
No.
Nobody go in there. 45 minutes.
Hey, how long ago was this?
I was 19, so 10 years.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
What day
I have a question. Have you had sushi
Tuesday.
since then?
I've not touched. I've been to finer establishments. I had more money now, but I just figure. I think that was an omen. That was a sign.
When you come out here, we'll take you someplace that's good. I'll take you to this place right down the road.
You gotta
They'll
go
hook you
to,
up.
yeah.
I'll get you a
When I
place.
come down, yeah, please. I need to eat fine. At this point, I'm on budget food now. I'm just kidding, but yeah,
I'll treat you, Corbin. I'll treat you. We'll treat you.
Let's do it.
All right.
Here's the thing, though. Do you not feel sad? You're gonna get this. Like when you see the guy putting like the glizzy and then he puts the like whatever that meat byproduct is in the gas station,
Canned
and then
chili.
it's not even canned chili because it comes out of a spout, and then they do the
it comes out of a can to put in the spout thing.
Yeah, I'm just like,
how
bro,
it gets
man,
there.
why? And then
You were talking about the pump thing earlier, and the problem with
Yeah,
the
it was
pump
with the cheese.
thing, right? And if you can constantly just keep pouring a new can of whatever into the pump thing never gets clean.
Yeah, that's why I don't
So
eat
you
this shit.
constantly just have the same bacteria in the pump thing.
Oh, dude,
so you
terrible.
don't eat the pump of anything, whether it's ketchup, whether it's cheese, whether it's.
I had it one time. I did
all of that.
I think about 30 years ago or 25 years ago, I ate a glizzy from the gas station with the cheese on it, and then I had to proceed to another gas station and hover over the toilet. And
All right.
I never want to do that again.
Do the squat.
Speaking of body horror, our first book of the week
Good transition.
is Plastic Man No More.
Holy shit, this is garbage.
It wasn't that bad.
Yes, it was that bad.
It wasn't that bad. You're being too. I don't know what you were
You're just
expecting
hating
out
on
of this.
DC.
Was it
I
funny?
don't
It wasn't
know
funny. No, hold on. It wasn't funny.
Nope.
No,
Was it written well?
actually a
Was it written
little-
well?
it
Was the
actually
art great?
kinda
Art
sad.
wasn't great. Huh?
It was actually kind of sad.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not good, dude.
No, but to me, that's why it was good. It
But
was like
The
Plastic
hands
Man,
fucking
somebody-
like
wait.
thing
Let me,
out-
let me sell you on this.
Okay.
Plastic Man, a character you assume is just silly and goofy. Meanwhile, he's doing that to kind of cover some deep-rooted sadness, and nobody taking him seriously. He's like, guys, I really am hurt. And they're like, oh, Plastic Man, you're a fucking laugh. Like, it was kind of sad.
What do you think about this? Did you read this, Corbin?
I did. I enjoyed it. I thought I enjoyed it in the sense. Okay, listen, Marco. It's classic DC great literature. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. No, I think that it was going for a certain mood, right? It was obviously like I don't want to say darker piece, but more somber, like a
Adult, Black Label, so they're going adult.
Exactly, but the way they went adult wasn't just. I mean, they could have. We've read a few Black Label books in our lives, right? And it's like a lot of F words and a whole lot of
let's throw some curses and some
yeah,
booze
and it's like that's Black Label, bitch. You know, like that. This didn't feel like it. It just felt like the tone of it was more adult or more darker than your normal comic or graphic novel would be. And so I thought that it was pretty good. Plastic Man's had some decent stories. He doesn't have a lot of them, but like in a few stories when they kind of go at it from the troubled father, background criminal, like all that stuff, you can actually kind of strike some chords. So I thought it was okay. Like for the price point, no, but like for the story itself, I actually thought it was pretty decent. I like the art too.
If he's only given it decent, that tells you how shitty this book is.
Well, I mean, it's not for.
Well, he doesn't want to oversell it. I'm thumbs up.
Exactly.
I liked it. I liked it enough to check out issue 2. Are you a full-on thumbs up, Corbin? Or are you crooked?
You know what? I'm gonna give it a thumbs up for what it is. Like, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up.
All right. Marco's a thumbs down. I got that. Dub, did you get to this one?
I did, and I give it a thumbs up because I want to know what happens next. It wasn't the best story ever written.
It wasn't the best anything.
I know Plastic Man from an old cartoon.
Yep.
I know bits and pieces of Plastic Man when he showed up in different things. I'm not a huge expert in any way of Plastic Man. This gave me some insight on who Plastic Man is. Yeah. And it was definitely more of a tragic thing than anything funny or superhero-y or anything. And I'm glad it was Black Label. They were able to go into this there. And it's written by a guy named Christopher Cantwell. I know he did Paper Girls. And I think he wrote like some Marvel stuff too, like Moon Knight and some other stuff as well.
Black spiders.
Yeah, I don't know much about it.
Yeah,
about him as a
Way
writer.
to waste your money, dude. Go ahead and do it.
No, I don't know.
It's a decent
I think
read.
it's
It's not for everyone.
$10 to buy this dog shit. No.
Okay, again, I would say if you're in for a change of pace comic, if you're a plastic man aficionado, or if you're a guy who would just buy Black Label, sure, it's for you. Like again, you have to want a book that's a little bit more deliberate.
Stupid.
I guess.
I mean, they did a good job with Constantine, but this is just fucking stupid.
I don't know. And again, I'm not a Plastic Man fan, but if you're curious about Plastic Man, then I think this was a good.
That's two things I've never heard in my life. If you're curious about Plastic
We're
Man,
comic
who the
fans.
fuck
This is
does
what
that?
we do: sequential storytelling.
Who's
okay?
curious about Plastic Man? Nobody.
Listen, I got DC
There's
Universe.
plenty.
Different.
He
I'll
has
waste
been
it out.
around for a while. What's the
No,
last?
that's because
book
nobody
ever Plastic Man?
cares. That's because nobody cares.
Yeah, but you know of Plastic Man. He's a character you know of.
I heard
Why
of him
did
one
they kick him
time
out?
because I didn't kick him
He's
out.
been around for
He knew
quite
he
a
was
long
lying,
time.
so he got out. He couldn't hold a straight face anymore about this. All right, what's the next book?
All right. Well, our next book, we go to the indie side of things. It's been a little while.
Let's go.
And let's see what we think of the most recent issue of Scarlet. Do you not want to start?
I want Marco to start so we can get the hate out of the way.
I know you don't like this series, so go ahead.
I think the series is great because it said up next is Cobra Commander, so good for it.
Didn't we already have a Cobra Commander series?
Said up next, if you read the last page, said next up Cobra Commander, so I'm good. Because
No,
this
well,
thing
they've got
can be
one more
over.
issue.
This could be over yesterday.
I
This
thought
is
he was just going to be in the next issue.
I don't know, man. I'm okay with this.
Wait, so are you down? Is that no?
Oh no. Listen, this is what I'm going to tell you.
I'm asking you.
I'm going to tell you. There's going to be people spanking off the Jinx in this book, so I get
don't know
that.
about all that, but
I don't
mean,
masturbate to comics, so
I'm about to
giving
say
this-
not our audience. We're smarter. Well, BK, but that's about it.
Ooh, no, BK.
But what
ain't
comic doesn't he do that to?
Um, Yeah, no, I was bored during this book too.
all right. So what are you giving it?
Thumbs down, I said already.
No, I said the thumbs down. You said no, and then you went in to start talking about people spanking off to this book.
Yeah, you did.
No, you said you hated it, so you're going to give it a thumbs down. I said, no, I'm giving it a thumbs down because it's garbage. I know people are going to like because it's made all that.
Yeah. Well, I don't believe that
50-50
I'm not
RP.
saying it's Shakespeare,
50-50.
but
Some of the stuff's really good in Energon Universe. Very good. This is not one
I'm
of them.
still enjoying it. I am.
What part did you enjoy about this?
It was just a mission that they were on.
You're
They were
so
on a
positive.
mission.
You are so positive.
They were on a mission to find this crate. Storm Shadow took all his troops down below. Then they went and figured it out. We got a reconnection between Jinx and Scarlet. They've been kind of teasing for a while now. They finally got to talk to each other. We finally got to see them work together. And they're just bringing us to our next issue, which we will see Cobra Commander, which I also want to see. I don't know what else I would be expecting out of this book. Like, what else do I want?
Maybe it's because
I got
they've read
ninjas, I
Secret-
got Storm Shadow, I got Jinx, I got Scarlet.
I don't know. Maybe it's they've
Cobra
done such
Commander
good
on
with
the way.
other.
What else
They've
do I
done so
want
good.
out of this?
They've done so good with so many titles that this is just disappointing. All right, go ahead, Dub. What do you got?
I give this a crooked thumbs up. I liked that it was a mission. I liked some of the other stuff better, but that doesn't mean that this was bad. I like seeing the Storm Shadow part. I like seeing the mission. I like seeing different soldiers. It was just like it's setting up factions, and I like the different factions in there. And
Yep.
it's not a good standalone issue, but it definitely fits in part of the
Definitely no
story that I
Destiny.
like.
Corbin, what do you got?
I'm having a thumbs down because the last part that Dub said, like, this is my first introduction into it, and it was not a good hop in. I want to read more. It was and
Fair
yeah.
enough. On its own, I got you.
Yeah. So just for somebody who was on the outside looking in for this, yeah.
All right.
That puts us, unfortunately, on the leave it side of things when you average it all out.
That is a good point.
I still say get it if you like this stuff. But if you don't,
There you go.
fair points. Up next, Let's explain
Sign
how
up for
Robert
what? It's
Downey
like
Jr. is
one
going
to
to
the
be
end.
Doctor Doom.
Oh my god.
Holy
this
shit.
was so all the people who said that, by the way, outside of everyone here, look in the mirror.
I gotta start going back to fucking
Wasting my
books.
time and my money.
I have to go back
on
to
a
packing
wild
books
goose
because there
chase.
wasn't a fucking book this week that was worth a shit. This is garbage. This book's garbage. There's not one redeeming fucking factor of this book.
I thought the artwork was nice. I thought learning about that, like the artwork was nice. I thought, but no,
How many Richard Franklins or how many what the fuck's not
Richard Dooms or whatever.
Reed Richards.
Yeah. Reed Richards are we gonna have?
I will say I did not care for the way that this story was put. Apart from the content of the story, I also didn't like the way the story was put together. Like, oh well, we're telling the story from this time frame and this time. It was not that it was confusing. It just wasn't working. That's all. It didn't work.
Yeah, it's not good. The fucking mice. Holy shit. Jesus, shut up.
We kept coming back to the mice, and
I'm giving it 2 thumbs down.
Oh, then you all right. You tortured him into calling himself Doom. All right, cool. That's how we got to. That's how we're getting Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, I was about to
say.
Yeah, I'm gonna also go Marco. It's getting a thumbs down, 2 thumbs, 3, 4. I don't care. Like
5 thumbs down.
It was.
Did you read it, Dub?
I did read this
with expectations.
Back at the end of July, the writer of this book
said that he's trash.
Denise
Camp.
Yes,
girly name, huh?
said that you had to read this book to understand the whole Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom, right? So that was the hype that he started building, or they started building for this book back at the end of July. We talked about it in our news at that time, and we're like, "How is a mouse going to do this?" And
I think this person's trying to sell comic books that they're writing,
right? And that's all I believe this was. I didn't.
They have no ties or connections to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Nothing to do with the MCU. I mean, who knows if they're going to take this part of the story? Who knows? But the way the story was told, I agree with what Marco said. Like it kept going, hopping from one part to another part, like panel to panel was a different part of the story, and I think it was terrible. It was difficult to follow for no reason except to be edgy or cool in some way.
There's no way you're taking this. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No shot. No shot.
Yeah, I didn't like this, and I would not recommend.
All right. Well, that's a reason to get it, I guess.
Yeah. This is the cover's cool. I'll give you that. The cover's cool, but ultimately, the whole idea it's stupid.
It was dumb. And you're right. Thank you for the context there, Dub, because I was like, who put that out there? It makes sense. Mission accomplished. Books were sold, right?
Yep.
Now we're all mad. Not buying another one of those. So there we are.
Yeah. Don't fall for
this whole idea.
I don't fall for Marvel.
The maker took a Reed Richards and conditioned him to believe that his name is now Doom.
By using another Reed Richards.
Whoop-de-doo. Okay, that's what the story is.
Yeah.
Congratulations. All right.
Exactly.
What I'm doing, Damien, is a public service. I'm trying to save you money from buying.
Yeah. Don't.
I'm reading it. We read this for you. I will take that hit and get scammed for this $4. So you don't have
$5.32.
Yeah, and just as the point of contention, I believe Downey had also said he is playing Victor Von Doom. He's not just playing Doom because they're going to make him call himself Doom. So we're not going to get a Tony Stark who's in a torture chair like this is Clockwork Orange and just make him say, I believe my name is now Doom. I don't think that's what they're doing.
I am Doom.
So you don't need this comic.
No.
Iron Lad.
Oh, an Iron Lad. Oh,
yeah, ridiculous.
All right, next up.
Yeah, it was like the whole book was like a 5-minute conversation that was stretched out for no reason.
Very definition of filler.
It was.
That's dog shit.
It wasn't even filler. It was. Ugh. I didn't like it. Not good.
Holy shit! This book, I did not want.
I didn't have time for it, so I got to tap out. I wanted to read it. I got it here. I just didn't have time.
I'll be honest with you. Did anybody else read this?
Yeah.
I wanted to do all the hating on this book I could do.
Do it.
But I don't know if it was that all the other books were
I got the torque. I like the torque cover, so I got the
so shitty that this book seemed tolerable. But this was far from the worst shit I've read today. I actually got to give it a quick thumbs up.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was okay. Like, it's not my cup of tea as a book.
Yeah, me either.
But it wasn't
Not
because
for me.
it wasn't my cup of tea. Doesn't mean it was a bad book. You know,
Yeah.
very much like the plastic man. Like, it was pretty good. I like the colorful art.
Yeah.
Carnero's art was really, really nice.
Oh,
I
this
love
definitely is
the way
not
that-
written for us, dude.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all. But
Not
like
at all.
for what it was,
You're not a young girl trying to get into the
debut.
club.
No. But BK would love this. But anyways, this is just
shit.
not my type of book. Just
This
as a
was
grown adult.
yeah,
But
I don't know what Gilmore Girls is for sure.
no, but at the same time, I do gotta say, like, I do like the idea of it kicking off this series. Like, it's a good start for this book. You know,
Yeah.
I think narratively, I don't know. Kate deciding to go by Kitty, I just feel kind of weird by that because I'm like, why did you even kind of switch it up? And also like where the anti-mutant hate came from, which just kind of felt weird. It was coming just from Black people, which I think he was trying to make a statement about like hate.
I think it's a she. I think it's a she.
She was trying to make a statement about like hate, but it just kind of came
Ewing.
No, it's Al Ewing. That's what I thought.
No, it's the daughter.
Oh, is it
Eve Ewing?
Hold on. Is it? Oh, I got the book.
I'm willing to bet it's Eve Ewing.
No, you're right. Listen,
hey, I read the book. How the book reads.
We're gonna go with the person who read it. But the bottom line,
it's Eve. I got the book in front of me.
Thank you.
There you go. Look, there you go. Pete bought it too. But the point being that those are like minor nicks on a book that was pretty good that I won't be touching again. But like, if you were to read it, I don't think you would be like, first, you'd be a fan of it, and second, like, I don't think you'd regret it because you were interested in the first place. So yeah.
So you're up or crooked?
I'm gonna go crooked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's a warm.
We still got Dub. Dub, it's X-Men. He hates X-Men.
I didn't read it, so I'm tapped out. But
Dub, give it to us.
I like Kitty Pryde.
Hey,
but this story was so cliche.
Surprise!
Every kind of like soap opera type, like little teenager soap opera type story that you can see. Little girl in the club, the older lady saves her, tries to get her to join. Come on, seriously, like this is like a '90s comic that I just saw.
Hey, they not like us.
Like Kitty Pryde.
They not like us. They not like us. This isn't for us, dude.
Who's it for?
It's written by a female for a female audience.
People like BK.
Yeah, like
I'm going to still give it consider they're crooked, but I'm still giving it the take it because of two crookeds. They outweigh one down.
I mean, what did I think about the bronze person? She gets I mean, it's like
I hated the one cover. The one bronze cover is shit.
I don't know. I mean, I think he's asking about the character. I think the bronze character fits the storyline that they're writing. I don't think she's out of place for it. I mean, this is a whole female team. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
I didn't mind like the Kitty Pryde.
I guess because like
with her.
Yeah, I guess because like my kid's in that age where she's reading chapter books, so I read some of them before she gets them to make sure it's appropriate. And I gotta tell you, I don't enjoy it, but it's like the same shit. It's not bad. It's not bad writing. I've seen bad writing where they pander to certain fucking elements and shit.
No,
they try to act like they
I agree. It didn't do that.
It was not. The art wasn't bad. The story's not for us, but like that character wasn't bad.
You know what I mean? Catherine Ireland version of X-Men.
I would not. 100. No, it's not. Her name's not Catherine
exactly
Ireland.
what this was.
Her name's not Cat. No, Ireland tries to fucking go out on a wire and shit. This is not that.
It's only one issue. That's where it's going.
Well, regardless, let's keep moving it on. Let's get over to our streaming side of things. Some of the stuff we watched this week.
Wait, was that called X-Men? And they're all women?
Yes.
Well,
Exceptional
damn.
X-Men.
Exceptional X? Yeah, fuck. I mean, the title alone, some shit I wouldn't pick up.
Our latest installment of Kite Man. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't even know why we bothered doing this at this point.
Oh, whoa. I do.
This episode... Well, no, I want to mean it's a good show. Watch it. Like
this episode wasn't that great. Slow down the road there. Slow it down a little bit. This actually wasn't that great of an episode.
Which one? This was the
one that comes out of the fairy tale.
Oh, yeah. Well, we get the Justice League and the book and Joker and his girlfriend.
No. This is the one where the what's her name gets her whole body back. She leaves her book on there, and then the one little girl goes around saying, Goldilocks comes out. This is a Goldilocks episode.
Well, I'm thinking of the
You're thinking of the Harley Quinn.
Harley, yeah, because I'm also watching Harley at the same time. And
no, this is the Goldilocks episode, which was good, but not on the level of some of the other ones. It was, yeah. It was really mid. This is kind of like, okay, all right. So we got Goldilocks running around with Bane, like that's what we're doing here. I think they tried to hit on a couple things, and I think they kind of missed.
Wait, did I miss this one?
You might have.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm trying to wonder, because what you're saying, I'm trying to place it in my head. I'm like, wait, was the last one I watched with Bane and the suit and the case?
Yeah.
And they had who is the most handsome villain or whatever.
Yeah, so this is the one after that.
I didn't watch this shit.
You didn't watch, it's mid.
Man, hell yeah.
Nah, I mean, it's just mid,
That's
bro.
why you're talking. I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah, like I was watching it, and then I started reading. I actually picked up that X-Men book while I was watching this, and I was like, wait, you got to watch it to give it a fair shake. I put the X-Men book down.
Oh, damn it. All right.
Well, I was just like, yeah, the whole Goldilocks thing didn't play well. There is a couple of fun parts in it, especially the ending was kind of fucked up, but fun.
So are you down or crooked or?
I'm still like it, but it's a crooked thumbs up.
Okay.
I mean, if it starts pacing like this episode,
all right, because I did see some comments from the chat too, and I'm like,
yeah.
Am I just missing? I forgot to watch this one.
All right. All right. Anybody else watch it? Nope.
I did not see it.
Me neither.
Shit. Now I got something to watch though, even though you're telling me it's not great.
Yeah, I mean, well, now you know, so now you're going with the expectation. You're gonna be like, okay, it's good. Look, I'm saying it's not bad. I'm just saying it's not on the same level as some of the other ones that they've had.
No, I hear you, and that's why, like, when you were talking, I'm thinking it was like, no, it was like, he had the suit, then he got the case, and he was all happy, and then we got rid of the.
No, now the girlfriend's crazy because they did the Lord. You'll like it though. They do a Lord of the Ring thing in it.
Oh, that could have been a good segue, but it's not.
Oh,
what?
Dang it.
That's not.
Because we were going to Only Murders in the Building next, because I don't care if you guys don't watch it. I do. And I watched the second episode, and it's still good.
I'm trying to get my wife on board with this, but she's not there yet.
Yeah, I'm telling you, work on it. You talk.
I'm trying.
I think I got Matt. Matt checked it out.
That's not a high fucking bar, bro.
Hey, but all I'm saying is
that ain't making me want to do the shit. No offense to Matt, but
oh my god.
You got two of the three amigos.
Right. That's a good.
That's just gonna make me depressed, bro.
I'm in for that.
Yeah, it's murders, it's mystery, it's good humor. It's not.
We just started watching The Bear, so like we're kind of stuck on that show right now. So
all I'm saying is, if you haven't watched this, give it a shot. It's a good show. Comes out on Tuesdays. We're not going to linger. Because we're going to move on to Terminator 0. Now, all the episodes are available, but I only watched the first one.
Mm-hmm. I watched the first one a little bit, the second one. So this is like a Japanese anime version? Yes. I don't understand exactly what's going on. So is this a retelling? Because I've only watched the first one. Is this a retelling of the original?
No, I think it's supposed to be kind of like a alternate
universe.
Well, no, like this also could be alternate universe, but yeah, in another timeline, like this happened over in Japan, and they got to go and take care of this dude now. You know what I mean? It's not all about Sarah Connor.
I really just wish we would have gotten like different. Like people are gonna hate that. They're gonna really kill me for this one. So like, I like the first Terminator.
I love the first Terminator.
I think the second Terminator is good. But
I agree with that. I am more Terminator 1 than Terminator 2.
Yeah, way more than Terminator. Like Terminator 1, then okay,
then
Terminator
2. 3 was dog shit.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen.
And that's kind of like, I always expected after 1 for them to be the war on, like, in the future, right? But like not like they did it later on, like done well. Like done well. And I never got that, so I kind of got turned off. And even on this, I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'll watch this. I started to watch this, and like, I'm not sure I like it in that Japanese style. And that's saying something, because you guys know me. I like a lot of Japanese film. I enjoy a lot of like their actual live action stuff. But it made me think like, man, when was the last time I enjoyed something for Terminator? because I kind of enjoy this. Like, it's a crooked full thumbs up on this one.
A full thumbs up, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of was like,
problem. Again, I've only watched the first episode. They didn't give me much to like. Like, I'm intrigued by the storyline, but our main character's a dick. Like, he's not likable. He treats his kids like shit. Like, he's just a dick. Like, I don't know other way to put it. Like, you could have put it like, oh, redeeming qualities, like, oh, I'd really like to be. It doesn't even seem like he wants to be there. So, I don't know. I like the future stuff, but we didn't get enough of that yet. So, I'm crooked in that I did kind of like it because I like the anime style, but I'm not, like, connected to any of the characters apart from maybe the chick in the future, but they gave us so little of her that it's hard to really connect to her too.
Yeah. You know what? I'll take it. This is what I'll tell you. I watched like 5 minutes of the second one too. It really starts picking up.
Well, that's what I'm hoping. Like, I mean, the first
really
one kind of leaves you kind of like, all right, there's more to come. But
I did not see this yet.
Okay.
I will see it. But I agree with you both 100%. The first Terminator was so good. The second one was pretty good. And then after that, they just kind of kept rebooting the whole timeline over and over again.
Well, even if Corbin had a scathing review, if he watched this, we would still give it a take it because you would be outvoted. But I'm guessing you didn't have time for this because it was kind of a last minute thing.
Yeah, that and I don't have Netflix.
Yeah, fair enough. But it is what it is. Moving on, again, what could have been a good segue when Marco was talking trash on Tolkien. Rings of Power.
Well, I wasn't talking trash on Tolkien. Why did I say that?
Well, you kind of hit him up a little bit earlier on. We were talking George R. R. Martin. You had a little snide comment about Tolkien, and then you...
Oh, he took it straight? All right. Well, yeah, I mean, he takes it straight.
Point being, the first 3 episodes have dropped. We've only had time... Again, it was a busy weekend. I don't know about the rest of you, but Labor Day was kind of busy. Getting outside, doing stuff. So I only got 1 in, but I'm in. I'm in for more. To be fair, I like I love the Lord of the Rings movie, and I like the show, so I'm down for this. So this is my speed.
I don't know if you can share passwords anymore.
I don't know if you,
but they're related.
We can't
hear.
No,
that's fair. That's fair. They are related. You're muted, Corbin.
Oh,
you're still muted.
Oh no, I just said I am his daddy. I might as well be related.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll figure it out. Cool.
Never watched the show. Pete loves it, but Pete's gonna love it. Pete's a simp.
I know I'm biased, but I still think it was pretty well done. You got a backstory of how Sauron came back. It was pretty well done.
He's crazy. Anyways,
I haven't seen this. I heard it's really expensive though. They're spending a lot of money on these seasons, but I have not seen any of it yet.
Oh yeah, it looks gorgeous. Like the sets and the scope of everything and the prosthetics, and it's well done. Production value is all there.
Can I just ask you a question? How can BK keep calling Corbin a grandma hunter when he's talking about, like, my mom's 90, bro? You going after a 90-year-old? And I think Corbin's mom, although she's very beautiful, is probably 70. So, like, yo, you gotta, like, get off it.
I mean, my mom's actually, she'll be 49 this year. Yeah. Point being, he's not.
But she's out of your league. Dude.
He's in the comics. That's where I told you he's one of those. But anyway, we're giving BK way too much runtime on this show. I need to stop. I'm sorry. Listen.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You like 90 years. All right.
Well, we have no movies this week. I was trying to get to Alien Romulus, but again, time.
You didn't get to it? Are you serious?
I didn't have time yet.
How you make time for it?
Okay. I'm at home. I don't have to leave
he watches a musical. That's right. He watches a musical.
Okay, I forgot. I'm like, you watch a lot of stuff, and I watch it. Alien Romulus was very good.
Yeah, I got to leave the house. I got to go on somebody else's schedule. I got to go to the movie theater schedule and say, can I make this at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday?
That's
I'm supposed to be working, so no.
All right, let's do Under the Radar so we can get this through because I'm about to fall asleep.
Wait, no. You said I could do my other thing first.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
So we
said we can do this and then do that.
I'm not doing Under the Radar today. Under the Radar's done. Change the thumbnail. Change the thumbnail. Sweet, we got Under the Radar this week.
What?
There it is.
happening?
Oh, Under the Radar was on my screen.
There you go. All right.
Oh, get it out of here.
Good job.
We're doing this. There's not a lot. There's 2 polls. I put up a couple of polls this week to take the pulse of the people, to hear the word on the
He's
street.
the one that says we need to make this show shorter, and he's proceeding to make it even longer. Okay.
I'm not making it longer at this point. This is supposed to be a quick segment, and it will
We
be.
just don't have to go over. We can cut something. We're supposed to be fucking liquid.
I promoted it. We're doing it.
Fluid. Ugh.
What 2025 TV series are you most excited for? I'm going to let the panel talk first and give you your options. Peacemaker 2, Daredevil Born Again, Invincible Season 3, or the limited series Iron.
It's got to be, I don't know what the poll is, but it's got to be B.
Gotta
right?
be Ironheart, right? Oh.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Ironheart, really?
It's got to be B.
I'm just kidding. It's also
As
B.
much as everybody fucking knobs fucking Peacemaker.
Well, this is what spawned it. I saw the James Gunn Peacemaker Season 2 stuff, and I'm like, I can't wait for Peacemaker Season 2.
Yeah, but you can.
All right, so Daredevil, that's your guess. And Corbin said Ironheart. What do you think, Dub?
I was kidding about Ironheart. I'm also going over Daredevil.
Okay.
Am I guessing what the?
I want to know what you think and what you think the people thought.
So
Yeah.
I think it's going to be Daredevil, and I also believe that the voters will also choose Daredevil. I don't see the level of hype Daredevil has is absolutely ridiculous. So it's got to be Daredevil.
Yeah, and I'm not saying Peacemaker is going to be bad. I'm just saying it's not on the same level. Like, bro.
I assumed that as well. Even the early returns on day one of the poll would have agreed with you. But
then BK got a bunch of fake accounts.
Invincible Season 3.
What?
With 53% of
No
the vote.
shot.
With a
Wow.
healthy 357 votes. So it's not like 10 dudes voted. 357 votes. 53% is a solid win over 37% for Daredevil.
I'm
These
shocked.
are the two people. Yeah, I don't fucking get it. Okay.
I agree, RP. I'm going to watch every single one of these.
I want to watch them all.
All
I'm
of
into it, but it was the most question.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I think it really got to people.
I thought, excuse me, I thought Peacemaker would got more love, but
I did too. I did too.
Hey, I mean, whatever.
I'm not surprised about Ironheart.
By the way, these aren't shit decisions, mind you. We're not putting up just shit logs. These are things that we, think people might actually like. So.
Oh no? Well, then you didn't see our next poll.
No, I didn't see that shit. I retract that. This segment's already trash.
What 2024 movie are you most excited for? So, movies still to come this year.
Don't look at the background too much because it gets that like wiggly lines on it and shit.
We have
Is there a sailboat back there?
No sailboat.
Okay.
But we got 3 comic book movies coming out this year. Which one do you want to see most? Joker, Venom, which is the 3rd, and Kraven the Hunter, which comes out in December.
Can I pick none?
No, I actually watched that preview of Kraven the Hunter. I know it's probably the answer is probably B for the crowd, but Kraven looks like at least. I mean, it looks stupid.
I want your pick.
Yeah, my pick is it reminds me of stupid '90s action Van Damme fucking movies. Of course, I'm going to choose that.
But he's Kraven the Hunter, and he doesn't hunt.
Who gives a shit? I don't care.
Joker. I got look in the mirror.
He's just some dude that's out there just to be doing fucking karate moves, and you're like, "There's no way you know any karate, bro," and just doing ridiculous shit. Yeah, I'll watch that shit. I'll watch some dude do some ridiculous shit. You know what I mean? You think fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme was Lee Jong?
Who wants to go, Corbin or Doug?
I'm not surprised by Marco's Kraven pick. Marco also likes Morbius.
Well, he also has that open shirt.
I just said it's not that fucking. Like Morbius is not as bad as everybody made it out to be. So, look at this. 4 Deadly Venoms agrees. Look, let's just say this. Yeah. This is who you're with if you're on the Joker side.
Of course.
All right, Corbin, which of these 3 do you want to see, and what do you think the crowd picked?
Well, hopefully the crowd isn't the Joker crowd. BK, I'm going for Kraven. It's like 4 Deadly said, it's the lesser of the 4.
Yeah,
really, or the lesser of the evil.
And low expectations. Yeah. Like, what do you want?
Like Venom, we've seen this before. Yes. Like, it's a buddy cop thing, and I'm okay with
bullshit's a musical.
It's BS. I don't even want to talk about it really.
Okay, all right, Dub. Well, you want to go?
Well, I'm that guy. I'm gonna go see Joker. I have to pick one of these 3 movies. I'm not gonna go see Venom. I'm not gonna. I don't want to see anything to do. I've seen enough of that Kraven. Have you seen that Rhino in there? You seen the Rhino?
You know,
I
fucking
have seen
Joker's
the
a
Rhino.
musical, right?
Yeah. Have you seen the garbage that Craven is? You saw
Move this man.
Yeah, but we expected Craven
I
to be
got
good.
some coke and hookers.
That's right. That's the story I want to see. Dude with
Now-
the rhino, so snort some rhino nose.
See, that's why I saw the Rhino, and I know the musical aspects. Apart from the fact I didn't really love the first Joker, I've not been shy about that. I'm not saying it's a terrible movie, but it's not as great as everyone claims it to be. It could have been great, but it's not. So my personal pick, actually, out of these three, is my lesser of three evils is actually watching Venom again. Because even
Jesus
Tom Hardy
fuck.
doing a dumbass voice, I know what I'm getting. I'm gonna get a dumb buddy cop story between the two with Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
talking
it
to
might.
himself.
It might.
But the crowd, however,
Made the right decision.
is with Dub with 41%. It was close. It wasn't
that just means that that just means that these are all
why?
garbage. This is just garbage.
Yeah.
Granted,
man.
only
I
102
reject
votes
this.
on this one. This one only I
I
put up
respect your
yesterday.
opinion, Dub, but why Joker?
because
he
my
likes
father-in-law wants to see this movie,
Oh, you
He
did.
likes
Okay,
and
musical.
I'm gonna go see it with him.
okay,
he likes
just for that,
musicals.
I'll set that aside. That's it. Yeah, no. Okay, I accept that from you, friend.
Yeah, I just
Thank
don't like Joaquin's take on the character. He's
No.
a goof.
No,
What is the take? All he does is walk around, and laugh, and expose his. He's
That's
not.
what I'm saying. He walks
Take away
around,
the
laughs,
Joker.
and
You could
lucks
call
into
it
every situation.
Taxi.
How did he get out of
There's so
prison?
many
No,
other
he
movies.
lucked out.
Exactly. It's just stupid to me. Like I don't
See,
know.
I don't think, like, I will tell you, I don't think, like, my father-in-law understands that it's a musical. I don't know. He loved Heath Ledger. He thought the last Joker was okay, and this one, I don't even think he knows what he's in for. But I'd rather take him to. He wants to see this anyway, but he's not going to.
Oh, so you're going to watch somebody's dreams be crushed.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
He wants to go see this movie.
Okay. Tell me this.
Yeah, you could warn him.
Had they implied at the end of the movie, of the original first Joker movie, had they implied that the entire story was the Joker just messing with his therapist, or even could have been messing with his therapist, it would have changed the entire thing for me. But they didn't. They made it seem like, well, nope, this is the guy. This dumbass that you got who luckily got past this. He's not a criminal mastermind. He's not a genius in any way. He's not likable. He's not funny.
No, he
has no charisma whatsoever.
He's just a guy.
That's your Joker?
Only
That's
thing
not
that
my Joker.
even makes him Joker in any way, like what makes this a Joker movie? What? The makeup. That's it. Take away the makeup, it's just a random crazy.
Doesn't
He's
even
gonna
have
do
Joker
sandwich.
makeup. He's dressed like a clown.
Half the people I see in New York on the
clown,
subway, that's what he is.
This was
Oh, shots. Brah, brah.
I'm just saying. Yeah, no.
He's saying he's saying Brooklyn's a trash borough right there.
I say I keep my eyes down. I keep walking to the.
Blah.
That's what I'm saying.
He
But
wasn't a
instead-
cult leader. Just because people followed this idea didn't make him a leader. He didn't lead.
He didn't. It's stupid. It's
He didn't
dumb.
lead the entire
It's dumb.
movie.
It shouldn't be called Joker. It's only called Joker before we could do what we're doing right now, which is watch the movie, and then
Should be
say
called
it had
trash.
nothing to do.
You. I don't
We'll
know.
call that guy Bruce Wayne. We'll call that guy. Oh, let's call the
Yeah.
city Gotham. Like it's stupid.
Yeah, it's
Well,
dumb.
this guy's Thomas Wayne. Oh, he's a dick. Yeah, he probably was a dick. If he was a billionaire, he'd be a dick. So yeah.
All right.
Anyway, those were our polls for this week. We'll try this again until next time.
Oh, there it goes.
There we go. Now Marco can
On
do
the
his
sailboat.
thing
Oh,
after
sailboat.
I run your.
Well, it doesn't make any sense because we did the Kite Man review, and now.
Well, then you shouldn't have picked this order.
Okay, here we go. Under the radar, C-list characters. I'm tired, and Pete just that segment was terrible. All right. Next up, the Joker. I mean, we can't have the Joker winning. He's got one where it's like got 800 things.
Audience vote, not our vote.
Tricked us, and then he's like, "I did put this one up 2 hours ago. It's got 1/10 of the votes." Okay, all right.
No,
now
I
we got
put it up
BK
yesterday, and it had a third.
I'm from Brooklyn, bro.
Still had 100 votes. That's still a well enough sample size.
What the hell's BK? What's your session?
He's been on it. He's been on.
Wait,
one
hold
also.
on. Does
Apparently
your
says that-
mom have a new Venezuelan boyfriend or something, or was she
No,
just
that's-
gangbanged by him?
I was gonna say that's her dealer, but that's probably too far.
Hmm.
No. There's talk about Venezuelan gangs out in Colorado.
It's because I stole their plane.
In Aurora. but so are the Hell's Angels, so it's fine.
Right.
Anyways,
let those two guys go after it. Yeah. Kite Man, hell yeah! We did part of it last time. People, oh shit! I forgot to go grab my book to fucking brag about it. I don't even know. This book right here, starting off with Captain Cold.
Goddamn finger book.
I don't even know what the grade is. I think
that book.
Oh no! Don't touch me there.
Should I go get the book? I don't know.
That is my no-no.
You know, all right. You know,
Showcase Volume 1, number 8. I can't remember, but I know I have above a 5.5 in this, so I gave the closest grade that I have. 5.5, $2,800. 1K less, but sold on Heritage Auction. You know, sometimes those auctions sell for a little bit less because there's a premium buyer on there. So I wasn't surprised that it sold for a little bit less.
Well, however, it's that, and it's also the timing. Like, I mean, just, you know.
We had nothing going on.
Like, an auction could go either way. Like, it could be a crapshoot.
Yeah, that also. 3.0 is at 15, 14, 25, and 15. That's why I'm saying it seems like a little bit of a, you know, these are all auctions, but it seems a little bit of a variance there that maybe it has to do with the seller premium and the buyer premium, because the other book that had multiple sales at the time pretty much stayed stagnant. So you see red color because the book went down in a 5.5, and you see the orange color because it just was kind of sitting around doing nothing. There was a raw 4.0, supposedly. They said it was a 4.0. I don't know how it's a 4.0 if it's not graded, but apparently whatever. $1,258. To be honest, started looking it over. It did look
accentuating the words cocoa and muffins.
Listen, he's weird.
Those bad things to sell.
He's one of those people I was talking about on the back of the subway. But anyway, keep going, Mark. I'm sorry.
So the raw 4.0 is actually in BK Daddy's price range, $1,258. But I would just suggest that you would probably want a couple more pictures, even though they gave 10. I think some of the pictures look like it could be in the 3.0 range. Could it be 4 on a lucky day? Maybe. Didn't show those pictures, probably should have. I know we've done it before, but I didn't have the time today because we did too much. Now, as you know, DC can't just have a first appearance. They have to have these rebirths of their fucking characters all the time. So there's 15 fucking different.
We got to get our new 52.
Yeah, same bullshit. So from 2011 to present, in this modern era, as they call it, there is a new Captain Cold. His first appearance is this dog shit book. CGC 9.8 selling for $54 in 2018. If this book came out in 2016, at that point, the CGC 9.8 was selling for $12. This is proof that when people talk about it, when you joined the pandemic and you're saying, well, people really started grading dumb shit in the pandemic. No, they've been grading dumb shit since the beginning of CGC, and definitely in 2016 and 2018, because this book is dumb as shit. Sold for $12. And by the way, at that time, it was $14 to grade the book. I think it's $14 to grade the book, $18 on-site grading. So they lost money either way. Raw selling for $4.79.
They wanted to believe it was important. They wanted to believe this was a new fresh start. They were looking at the Silver Age first appearances, saying, "Hey, Silver Age first appearances. Why can't we get a premium on this?"
Actually, I'll be honest, some of the new ones do give a premium, but this is the year it came out. This is a fresh book out. This book did not sell for anything.
Not many, to be dear. Yeah, there's a couple, but
couple.
Not many.
But since that book sucks, instead I decided to do Ice Princess's first appearance. But I'm not just going to give you Ice Princess's first appearance. As you know, when I give you one of these classic characters, I give you a whole rundown. So this is a book that you might actually... excuse me.
I'm waiting for it. Go ahead. Give it to me.
But Ice Princess, actually, the book that she's in her first appearance has a bunch of other first appearances. It's the first appearance of the gang. For those people that don't know, Brainiac number 6 is an alien. And Brainiac brought a bunch of children down to be the enemy squad, or the gang as we should call it. We got Shaggy Boy, Joker Jr.
What's that there?
That's Shaggy Boy and Rex Luthor, which I love that name.
So wait, so Shaggy and Scooby?
Okay, so that joke fell dead. All right, thank you for interrupting me on that. Anyways, they're the enemy squad that currently to this day is still going against the Super Sons.
Gordon thought it was funny. He's just muted.
Exactly. I chuckled there. I did.
Was that funny, or was when I said that's not a funny joke, you laughed more? Which one did you laugh at?
I don't have a comment on that.
Yeah, all right.
No, I'm playing.
CGC 9.8 is going for $45.
Oh
boy. Are we still kind of in the first appearance? No. What I'm saying with these books, RP is like sometimes, like I like to show you books that I own that are expensive first appearance, and then what I like to do is go, hey, while I'm digging and bored, digging through books, if you can get these for $1, you might want to get them for $1 just because you're bored. So there's two covers for here. There's an A and a B. I'll tell you right now, the 9.8s sell for pretty much $45. It does not matter what cover you get, the A cover or the B cover. Raws are 300 on average $3.60. Does not matter what cover you get on it either. This is Super Sons Adventures Volume 1-1. Yeah, you're terrible. Next
Focus
up,
on your presentation.
What?
Focus on your presentation. I'll do
next up, because I can do multitasking. Next up, because Pete thinks this is the last episode, but it wasn't, so that everybody could get caught up. I didn't want to ruin who shows up in the last episode of Kite Man. Hell yeah. We give you the Insect Queen. Now, a little tidbit about the Insect Queen. The Insect Queen's name is Lena Lang. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. But did you know she was a childhood friend of Clark Kent and also the rival of Lois Lane? Because she's Leia Lang. Double L's. Ooh, that's very interesting. Just like Lois Lane. All right. Anyhow.
From Lana Lang?
Or Lana Lang, sorry.
It's Lana Lang. This is
Lana
Kristen Kruk's character.
It's hold on. So, but this is the version of her from 1950 to 1986. She's also got 50 different aliases, as Corbin knows, right, Corbin? Thank you for the mute. Okay, good mute. All right, so her first person as just her as a
y'all
person.
Set me up.
Talking while you're muted.
Y'all set me up.
And be the friend of Clark Kent is Superboy Volume 1, number 10. 9/8 of this book, believe it or not as pricey as you might think. $440.99. $396. Back in 03, however, this book was selling for roughly around that's 2023, not 03. 2023, this book was selling for around $195, $216. So it has had a little bit of a pickup over the last year.
If 195 is 23, then what's 216?
Also 23. Those are the two sales before.
Oh, they were
book
both
doesn't sell that much. Yeah. All right.
I thought you were trying to show the difference.
No. Raws, however, are selling between $55 and $35. Gee, first I just didn't erase something. $10 for everything else. That's not true. It's just shitty copies are selling for $55 to $35. Okay, next up, we've got her first appearance as Insect. What the fuck did I call her?
Queen.
Insect Queen. Thank you. It says it right there. First appearance as Insect Queen on the bottom, just so I wouldn't forget it. Superboy Volume 1, number 124, where we got a little Superboy punching out a guy. Hey, listen, Superboy comics don't sell that great. You have to be able to somehow find them uber cheap and then try to find a sucker. So if you can get this book at CGC 9.2, you can sell it for a sucker for about 144, 146. Just make sure you know that. Raws, there was a Raw that supposedly was a 7.0. Was it 7.0? Yeah, it looked like it could have been a 7.0. $42. $10 for everything underneath that. It was mostly, that's where it sells, is a book from $8 to $10, and they're in low grade. Not an extremely sought after book, but if you can get in higher grade, Superboy, all Superboys in a little bit higher grade, kind of selling that $200 range, which is pretty nice. Because most people don't give a shit what you're buying when you buy Superboy. Just so you know.
Because you're happy that you're buying it.
Yep.
My dad keeps dropping off old beat up ass Superboys. Like, oh, it's a 10 center. I'm like,
yeah, it's 10 center. You can probably get $10 for it if it's beat up. All right. Detective Chimp. Here we go. Detective Chimp. Like Detective Chimp. Pete made a comment or was it episode 3 when Detective Chimp showed up? I like Detective Chimp because Bobo here has a lot of interactions with my man.
He was also in Plastic Man.
What the fuck do you want, Constantine? He was in class. Yes, he was also in
Plastic Man this week.
Yeah. But he didn't say, what the fuck do you want, Constantine? I like that. Anyways, his first appearance, and here we go. I didn't know this. Sometimes you lose something new every day. But about 2 years ago, I was digging through a box, and I'm like, who the
agree.
fuck
I didn't know this either.
Wants Rex the Underdog? And a certain friend of mine called Brian K. Smith said, how much is it? I said $5. He said, yeah, so I'll be buying that. I said, really? For the dog? He goes, you don't know what this is? I said, absolutely, I don't know what it is. He goes, let me tell you what this is. He goes, this is the first appearance of the Chimp. And not only that, it's also an expensive book. And I said, is it really? He says, yes, it really is. I said, volume 4 of the Wonder Dog? It's not even the first appearance of the Wonder Dog. He says, it is true, but it's a good appearance. And then I looked it up today. CGC 5.0s, which that book was probably a 5.0, $1,998. 1642. Yeah, Raw's going for $217.50 coverless. What up, Beast? What up, B? Send me a little bit of a check, right? Because I told him, yeah, sure, you can have it then, bro. I mean, send me a check, right?
Only if he sells it.
Oh, he definitely sold it already.
All right. Yes.
Next up. Because we have so much DC crap and Corbin was here, I didn't want to spoil him and just give him too much DC stuff. So I decided to instead spotlight one of the characters that I want to spotlight because I had to read a Deadpool book because Pete put it up for the wrong week. and God, was it terrible. But I decided to cover.
Really wanted to talk about cutoff sweatshirt hoodies.
I like Benjamin Riley, who is who is the best Spider-Man of all time. I might add. All right, so
He's
Amazing
not.
Spider-Man Volume 1, 148. What?
He's not.
He absolutely is.
No.
CGC 9.8. This thing's really gotten up there. At one point, the height of this book, and by the way, this is something I'm going to tell you too. This is kind of like one of those books you need to start watching because it does sell, but the price is going down. And where's the price point going to be? But just to keep in mind, refresh you that this is a first appearance book if you see it, because I know people will be trying to dump these away, which they have been starting to do. CGC 9.8 sold for $3,600. Now, I know it was the pandemic, but in 2022, this book hit its high number at $5,280.
This used to be a big deal.
Yeah. Used to be a big deal. Well, it goes down, comes back up. All right, Raws are selling between.
Isn't it Jackal too?
Yeah. Yes. Raws are selling. Well, it says it right on. If we know it's a Jackal, because why? It says it on the cover, and he's on the cover. All right, Raws are $70 to $30, 7.0 to 4.5. It's all in that range. Remember, this has only been as a clone, as a Spider clone. It's not him as Scarlet Spider yet. Never trust anybody. Whatever, dude. Now, if we want to get a little bit more into it, his first appearance as Scarlet Spider is in this book. It's Spider-Man Volume 1, number 52. CGC 9.8s go for $41, $16, $90, all over the place, and this is in a 3-month span. So, good luck. Ross averaging $8. It's a good book to get, especially when you can get cheap. Try to find those 9.8s. I want to talk about this book real quickly, though. Sensational Spider-Man Volume 1, number 0. This is him as Spider-Man when he takes the Spider-Man mantle.
I have a question about the previous book. What did you say the previous book was?
As him as Scarlet, I guess.
That's his first Scarlet Spider?
That's what they're saying. That's what they said. That's what the internet said. The internet.
Huh. I thought it was Web 118.
I thought it was too. Either way.
He might not have had a name at that point.
Yeah, he didn't have a name at that point. This is him as the Scarlet Spider-Man.
So in this book is when he takes over as Spider-Man.
Yes, this is when he takes over as Spider-Man. Okay. CGC 9.8s, $55 averaging. The newsstand is going for $160. However, there's a red. They call it the. It just depends on how they label it, and we'll show it later. It's the platinum version or whatever the hell it is. It's red. Mm-hmm. The spiders are red. The wings things, the outside thing, not the like lenticular portion of it.
This is not the one that has a cassette tape with it, though.
No, this isn't. No,
it's similar with the white webbing, but it's not. It has that hollow whatever 3D shit's going on this thing.
Yep, Raws are $149 for the red version, which is a variant. $9 for regular cover. Next up, we've got. But this is where I want to show you.
He really likes this gross costume.
Mm-hmm. So this is the premium edition. This is the one that has the red spider background on it. Here's the weird thing about it. So fixed price of $1,500 sold. There's also a best offer. You can't see it here, but sold for similar price. But the Heritage sale, for some reason, put premium edition, but you can't see the rest of the listing on the other two. The other two do say red web variant. The Heritage auction didn't say that. And for some reason, the Heritage auction sold for $312. So, just always label your shit as many words as you can. Put fire emojis. We're always down for that. If you're selling it, make sure you don't buy shit with fire emojis on it, right? Good talk. Okay. BK doesn't own any clothes. He just wears pajamas all day long. All right. And finally, his current version is, and we brought this up earlier about Chasma. That's his
Chasm.
Chasm. Thank you.
Not Chasm. That sounds good.
Chasm
in the 80s.
He is kind of a douchebag character because he lights up. This is the character that people are really pumped up about because they make tons of statues for this, apparently. And they all look like they're glowing. Now, if you guys remember, these were the covers. People were really hyped over that, the black and white cover.
Gleason? I think it's a Gleason.
It is a Gleason. Yep, Gleason variant. Well, there's a 9.9. I know they only started 9.9s here in 2025, but somehow there's a 9.9 in 2022, and it sold for $320. CGC 9.8s now are currently selling $30 for the A cover, which is the furthest cover back. The Gleason variant, which is the white one with the little thing that used to sell pretty much for the same price, raw, is now selling for 9.8s for $55. And the Sandoval is the one that's on the right, lower right, and that's selling for $101. Okay. Raws for all of them except for Sandy is $8.50.
Is it the Sandoval incentive?
It's a legacy one. I don't even know if it's incentive. I think there's one
Mm.
more that's incentive, to be honest with you. So there you go. Not doing really good there, but if you can get a 9.9, you might be able to crack $320. Also a very low price for a 9.9 in 2022. All right. Next up, we didn't give up, but since I had to read the Deadpool book, Deadpool team up from last week, this week.
Sorry, I apologize.
Oh, it's all right.
Deeply.
No, I'm going to ping you through this too. So some of the characters that thief Liefeld decided to steal from
Legends 125, just to confirm.
It is cool. Thank you. The thief Liefeld stole from Legends, such as Jack Kirby and Stanley Lieberman. We decided to go back and do Dragon Lord and the main antagonist of that shitty team up book that Rob is doing
Ned
now.
Flanders.
Does anybody want to try to say that name? Skagaraka.
Skagaraka.
Okay, there you go. Good job, everybody. These two make a great first appearance here in Fantastic Four Annual 1, number 16. Now, this has got 2 points.
The Bugman version of Ned Flanders.
Before Pete told us that we weren't going to review that book, this was giving me the opportunity to just shit all over Rob Liefeld and his crappy-ass version of drawing people and how he's never had an original idea in his life, and he traces other people's work. But it also gives me a second best thing. I'm telling you, people, start digging through fantasy.
Hold on. I don't like that comment. I think that really brings down the people that he might be attempting to trace.
I just said does a shitty job tracing good artists. I said does a shitty job tracing good. Sorry, you're right, Pete.
He's not good.
Let me start over, guys. Let me start over. I'm very sorry. Let me clarify this for all you people out there. Rob Liefeld does a very shitty job tracing great artists' work and then tries to claim because it's so shitty that it's his own ideas and work. Okay, very good. But this is also something I've been talking about for a while here, probably almost 2 years. Fantastic Four. You should be digging through Fantastic Fours, and you should be getting used to even the most minor of keys that you can get for $1. These are two random ass characters. I don't give a shit. Get the book for free when you throw it in a lump sum. Raws are selling the $5 near mint average. CGC 9.8 $34, $33, and $90 in a 3-month period. I don't know why somebody paid $90 for the shitty book. I'd pay $1 for it. Give it to me. Make them holler. But a 9.8 for anywhere that's going to. No, don't shut the fuck up. All right. Next up, if we're going to go over, if we're going to do Dragon Lord, we have to do his little peon in a diaper Dragon Man. That's like his beast thing. Dragon Man, here we go. First, also right there, Fantastic Four, volume number 1, 35. A Calamity on Campus. Enough said. Is it? Wow. I'm excited. CGC 8.0s of this book selling for $210, $144. The reason why I chose 8.0 for you people that are new, I try to use something that sold within the last 3 months. 8.0 was the highest grade that did so, $140. So you see a little bit of consistency early on in 3 months. And for some reason, this book took off at the last minute. I doubt it was because Rob Liefeld decided to fucking do a terrible sketch version of this character.
Yeah, you sounded sarcastic when you said it, but you look at these old books. I see enough said. I get excited.
I do too. No.
I'm just saying that the way you delivered it, though.
I'm sorry. I was pointing it out because I actually enjoy these, and the colors pop on at all times. Plus, two, are we going to make fun of Kirby and we're going to make fun of Lee? No, absolutely not.
No.
Raws 117. There we go.
Not unless they deserve it.
I will never make fun of Kirby.
Guess what? This is Pete's favorite character of all time. I don't really know much about this character, but Pete absolutely loves it.
I like Chris Starr. What's wrong
Chris Starr? No, I'm just saying I don't know anything about it. It's not sarcasm. I'm just stating facts here. This is a fact part of the show. This isn't some bullshit where we make up about eating cheese whiz and glizzies. All right, here we go.
Badass action figures.
Thank you for that input. It was the timing of that was absolutely important, and we had to say it. Okay, good job. Saga for Chris Starr.
Do you want more?
The Crystal Warrior. No, thank you. Volume 1, number 1. CGC 9.8s, believe it or not, are going for $130 and $109. That is not expensive at all. Raws in quote unquote near mint condition, $13.28. Low grades are going for $4.50. I can't believe low grade copies of this selling for $4.50 when near mint quote unquote conditions are only $13.28. This does not, the rationale does not make that. By the way, that's an average. All right, and that's what we got under the radar. I hope you enjoyed.
Great. I thought that was size large.
No, low grade. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you get some of those books, especially some of the cheaper ones, first appearances, because at least it keeps it fun, gives you something to dig for all the time. Wow, this is a long show. I think I did that on all one breath. We're supposed to be making 2-hour shows. This is almost a 3-hour show, and it wasn't just because Corbin showed up. Okay.
No, it's because it took 2 hours to get through the news.
And
news.
Would you eat that segment kind of threw you off too, probably.
Yeah, we had some very long
the food
side conversations that had nothing. Like we had that chicken sandwich up for like 15 minutes, and we were not talking about the McDonald's chicken sandwich.
And we talked about Nathan Fillion for a while, and he wasn't even in the news.
What the hell is he talking about? What book for $100? This book? You're saying that this isn't a good book for $100?
I know. I think maybe he is saying like, oh, man, it's a good buy for $100.
No, he says keep that $100 for a better book. Bro, no shot. You just don't know much about comics. That's all right.
Oh, damn.
That's okay. Not everybody knows that. That's why we do this segment to inform you. All right.
Get your Dragon Mans.
Oh, thanks, RP. Appreciate it. All right, so that's all we got. Trolling Rob, trolling all the Marvel haters that are on this panel.
No, Dub just doesn't like X-Men.
I'm sorry. I'm just a fan of good comics, you know?
Yeah. Okay, well, when DC writes one, let me know.
Challenge.
Wait till Absolute. I cannot wait to show y'all.
Hey, wasn't that the same story about a year and a half you were telling us? What was that thing again called? What was that event called again?
Stop. All right, guys.
What was that event? I actually forgot what it was.
This up, Pete. I don't know what he's talking about.
What event was that was just terrible?
I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody else does either.
I will admit I'm a little concerned about roided up Bane Batman because
dude, those thick thighs are gonna save some lives. Like,
just because you want those thick thighs doesn't mean they're gonna save any lives.
Without reading a panel, how the hell does he pass off as Bruce Wayne?
You got to do the thing, Pete.
How are people not going to connect the dots? It's like, hey, look at that giant man walking around. Maybe that's Batman.
No, I mean, you're right, except if he's a nobody, nobody knows who he is.
It's a combo. It's a combo of Corbin's comics and After Hours.
Right. I'm wearing my Marvel shirt because
somebody hit the button.
Comics. Doing it. I can show some thigh here though.
No, it's all right.
No, I'm playing.
We don't need to see.
Bottom line, no, we don't. That's
right. You're right. He is
for the Patreon.
nobody
but
in that.
At the end of the day, him being a nobody, I think, comes to his greatest advantage for that because you're right. Like he's a big lumbering dude. Okay, any mine work or whatever they got in Gotham, depending on what kind of Gotham Snyder's going to have built in this for us, right? So I think that's the big thing because you're right, it is kind of definable, but it's not like he's like John Cena.
Yeah, is he gonna be just rolling around Gotham like in a pickup truck now because his ass ain't fucking going rooftop?
Honestly, that's what I'm most intrigued by. I was talking about this earlier this week. The one thing I really want DC to do is take their time with it and not just be reactive. If we remember, and now that Marco's gone, I can tell you I do remember what I was really big on. It was Dark Crisis, and then they turned Dark Crisis into Absolute Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. And when they did that, they waited till issue 4 to go from Dark Crisis to Dark Crisis. And when they did, I was like, oh, we are fucked. And I knew that because obviously there was a clear reason why they did that. But you think comic fans are stupid, and we're not. At least the vast majority of us are not. And so that was a cheap way to try to pick up some sales on an event that literally meant nothing. It's been over a year, and their ramifications are 0. Yeah. I mean, I guess the fact that we have no Justice League still, but that's it. And honestly, rarely are people really clamoring for a Justice League book. So what I really want DC to do here is take their time in terms of you're going to have a universe going the same time as your mainline event, right? Your mainstream universe, right? Let that breathe. Don't be reactive. I don't want to see a freaking crisis in 3 months. Like, I want that to be its own thing, right? And let that go its own way. And then if there is a time when it's earned the right to, like, we're as readers invest in these characters, because with Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, then there's going to be like 3 more. Like, at a time that we're investing these characters to like a full extent, then you bring in this crisis or event that you cross over.
But is now the time to do this?
What do you mean?
That's my only question. Like, is now the time to say, all right, we got our mainline comic universe running. We're going to introduce this new ultimate, absolute, whatever the hell you want to call it, their little side universe. Do you really want to introduce this side universe at the same time you're going to reintroduce your movie universe, which is now a third option and a third version of events? Like, it just seems to alienate a lot of different people.
I feel like DC, whether or not it's the right timing, I tend to agree with you, Pete. I don't think it is. But honestly, for DC, when would it have been? Like, they need to pick up some sales. They need to go in a different direction. Apparently, it's been in conversation for over 6 years. So, I mean, I don't know why they didn't do this over.
I guess they got tired of selling those Earth One.
You know, exactly.
Hardcovers, they were selling this for a while.
You said it. Mm-hmm.
What are the chances? You said they need to take their time and not be reactive.
Mm-hmm.
In all honesty, what are the chances that they are going to take their time and not be reactive?
I'm going to say 40-60. And the reason I'm going to say 40-60, 40 that they don't take their time, 60 that they do.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. 40 that they do take their time, 60 that they
there
don't.
You go. That's right.
My bad. The reason
I think they might, because
I
feel like they're going to take their time, because I don't think anybody's going to be, apart from the initial rush of, hey, it's new. We're going to sell a lot of exclusive variants and all that dumb shit. The newness, once it wears off, I think they'll just let them go, because they're going to be, hey, we're worried about our movies. We're worried about that. Like, they're not going to be paying attention to it. So I think they'll let it run for a little while on its own and come back to it. Hey, we got our 6-month check-in, and now we're a year check-in. That's when they'll look back and say, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I guess in my mind, I'm with you on that in the sense of, I hope that DC does it. I hope it's not for that reason. I hope it's because they looked at their recent events, realized that nobody's cared, and that they built all this up for no reason. The sales get this initial spike and then go down after the number ones are over. And I hope they look back and go, hey, we really need to take our time for that reason. Basically learning from their mistakes. Because you're right, Pete, they could get caught up in other projects, and then it just keeps going. But that would be almost success by omission. And that would just be a horrible way for this company. It's made
because they do have. I will admit, they have talent working on these things.
They do. You have big talent. You have good. I love creative teams across the board, and quite a few of these. I don't know about the direction yet, but at the moment, it's enough to be intriguing. The number ones already would give you a spike, right? This Batman number one, as much as been pushed, it's going to make sales, right? Superman, when that comes out, Wonder Woman, same thing. We're not talking about the number ones. It's about everything else after that. Can you keep that momentum? Is the storytelling strong enough? Are you able to invest in that much? And how long will you do that before saying, all right, time to make some big event that nobody's asked for?
Yeah. And that's the concern, because
that's the comic problem though in general too. That's not just
very true.
And it's also DC's problem, because even though we're getting a different version of Batman, aren't we also getting like a Barbarian Batman or some miniseries? Like,
why do we have to have 80 Batmans?
Batman sells. I get it. It's definitely saturated the market, Marco, but Batman sells. Like, they make 80 different Batman because people are buying it. You know what I mean? It's stupid in some cases, but you got the Batman tie-ins, you got the Batman spin-offs. You're probably gonna need a Joker or Jason story coming out.
But isn't that like the addiction problem? Like, isn't that pretty much what they've just become as an addiction problem? Like, it's like Spider-Man fans in Marvel, because they've been collecting it so long, they have to collect it so long, and then they go slappy for it, and you're just like, yeah, but it's not good. Like, it's hurting you. It's not good. Like, this is not
no. I legit, on my watch list, I had to create a whole new segment of shit that I'll just freely admit I just have to buy it. Like, it doesn't matter if it's good. It doesn't matter if Amazing Spider-Man is good or bad, or I hate what they're writing, because I have not liked what they've written in like a year. I'm still just going to buy it because, well, my obsessive compulsive collecting habit won't let me not buy it.
Yeah.
So there's a small, for each person, they collect what they collect. There is going to be a product or a character you're just going to buy, if not multiple, just because. And at least I can admit it. Not many people can, and they'll try to defend it, be like, "Oh no, Gang War was a great story." Right, Gang War was a great story. Really, and the Goblin stuff that came after it, that was also great. No, just we don't have to fool ourselves.
Good. Yeah,
that's what it is.
100%. I mean, I agree, but you know what? Then every once in a while they surprise you, like they did with. What do you think of Sirens?
Yeah, exactly. That was actually a good. That was.
Did you like it? Did you read it, Corbin?
Yes, I did. I was wondering why we didn't. Well, I know we didn't talk about it, and obviously I was working, but I thought it was good. Like, thank you for giving that some love, Marco. Can we take a moment? You gave DC some And
We did.
I'm always
He did.
honest
No,
about
4
it.
weeks,
If it's good,
4
it's
weeks
good.
in a row. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it's
gave it
good. I was enjoying that, and I thought they did a very good job. I didn't like. I mean, I thought they did what they rarely. I mean, you're gonna say like, "Oh yeah, of course, here comes the thing," but they rarely do this anymore. Where they like, and I gotta. I mean, I'm gonna say it because it's one of our friends, but like, to be honest, that Super Pets book is what I expected out of the. Instead, we got the sirens. Like I thought it was going to be like that type of known and that type of thing.
Just trying to milk
wasn't.
it. We're just gonna try to sell people a dozen different covers.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what's in the book.
I mean,
We're just gonna sell covers.
Tony kind of did what he does with Stray Dogs and the rest of the indie products, and I just thought that maybe it was a little bit not. Hey, he made money off of it. Good for him, get the bag. But it was a little bit out of place, right? And like now you see sirens, and you're like, holy shit! Why doesn't DC do this? We know, like, hey, we got a Peacemaker show. This is the problem. This is a problem I did have with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mhm.
If you remember when Guardians of the Galaxy 1 came out, the lead up to Guardians of the Galaxy that they really revealed in the new Marvel Now Galaxy was not good. And it definitely wasn't representation of the movie. If you read Peacemaker, like the stuff with Waller, and you read all that crap, a lot of that stuff is not representative of what Peacemaker is in the TV show. Like it's just not. And now we've got Amanda Waller who the fuck wants to see her ass show up in one more comic book? Because they've written her so poorly too. Like they've done a shithole job of it. So you haven't seen it connect. But it's not because they can't, because then they write sirens and you're like, holy shit.
They know what to do in moments.
They know what to do. Why not do that? You know what I mean?
It goes to sticking to your strengths though. Like you said, Marco, like identifying that and sticking to that. And too often, rather than go for a single or a double, like Sirens isn't bringing down the world. Like we're talking about Sirens on an after-hour show of a 3-hour show, right? So, like, let's be real, right? Like,
we talked about it on the main show. It's the only book. I'll be honest with you. In the last month, it was the only book that we reviewed. Actually, for the last 2 months, it's the only series that we reviewed.
No.
All
It was only August.
4 weeks, yeah.
Just 4 weeks.
What I'm saying is in the last since we switched them up. So we switched over to the new form of doing it. It's the only book.
We've been doing this for more than 2 months, though.
Well, for like 6 months, whatever. But no, we stopped doing the GI. Remember, we did all the GI Joe ones in a row. We stopped doing that.
We did.
So for like the last 3 months, it's the only series that we actually reviewed the whole series through of a mini. So like you got to get props on that. The last book that we did before that was one of the GI Joe books. So like it's on that same level. I mean, we just like, why do we have to have 50 fucking Batmans for some slap hole collector when shit you could have stopped that mini and delivered us a new mini instead of whatever the fuck garbage trash you're about to do being Batman. And guess what? You're going to get new I don't think, and I'll be honest, if I'm being honest with it, which I'm going to, I don't think DC wants new readers. I think they want all the old dudes that they have already just to keep picking up the same dog shit. And then one day it's just going to go away.
Those dudes are going to die.
I got to strongly disagree with that because if that were the case, then they wouldn't even be doing this new Absolute Universe. This Absolute Universe is to appeal to new readers. It's trying to get new people in. Otherwise, we'll sit with the same mainline events, throw a couple more Batman books, and everyone's happy. You know?
Really? Because that's usually what happens is they do some mainline. All the old fucks complain about how they're not going to buy it.
That's why I think they're making the new universe. So this way they can keep all the old fucks just buying the old stuff.
Exactly. They're trying to have their cake and eat it too, but I think they need to do that because the way that's been working for them, well, it hasn't really been working.
How New 52 work out?
Well, I think that's what Corbin's trying to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm just saying they've done this before.
You can't reboot the entire universe because then the old heads aren't going to buy in and you're not going to get the new people.
Exactly.
So what they decided to do was we'll keep the old universe going for the old people. We'll try to create a brand new universe for
the young people. It's not the old universe. The modern universe started in 2011 anyway, so it's not like they're doing the old universe.
Yeah, but they scrapped that shit by 2016 when they did
gone.
Rebirth. Like,
they kind of did, but they kept some of the similar characters from there. They did keep a lot of the characters.
Yeah, they pulled some that worked.
They carried that worked, that had marginal uptick in sales, that had some traction. They kept that.
Yeah,
as
they said,
you probably should.
We ain't fucking with Batman. We ain't fucking
exactly.
with
and then they let go of the rest. That's what I'll give DC growth for. Yeah.
Rebirth.
But in this case, they're trying to basically not reinvent the wheel, but redo the Marvel Ultimate Universe wheel from 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, you had, I mean, it worked for them. It could work here. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it will, but it could work.
But you didn't have the internet. ARP, let's be honest, the internet kills a lot of fucking projects before they get off the vine.
Yeah,
they really do.
It does these days, but like what Corbin was saying, like 20 years ago when Marvel did the Ultimate Universe, a lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people were like, oh, just rehashing or retelling stories. But they mined that shit for television shows and even took aspects to put in the movies that they eventually made. They said, you know what? We'll take the bits that work, update and freshen up our characters because their origins from the 60s may not fly the same way today. So
may not translate well onto a screen.
Yeah,
and
so
in totality,
what worked and what didn't, and they left what didn't.
And it worked. And in totality, the Ultimate Universe, like in real time, lasted 10 years.
Yeah.
So even that was a success.
And they kept the ones that still hung around. Hey, let's bring Miles over. We'll find a way. We'll bring what works over, and we'll scrap the rest.
So and then they go and they tapped it to 2099. But then again, I think Marvel failed there too because I think they should have gone deeper into 2099. They did O'Hare, but I think they've missed the ball.
They never go deep enough in 2099. I agree. In general, they don't. Even the 90s when they did, I don't think they went all the way there.
Yeah.
But they did it. But I think that gives them an opportunity where they could play around and introduce new characters. I mean, like you're not going to. Let's be real. You're not going to introduce Ravage. You're not going to introduce.
No, we don't need Ravage.
Too wild. But the Doom stuff over there is not half that bad. You know what I mean? You could easily do that. And I mean, if you want to do Punisher, yep. And if you want to do Godzilla, fucking Hulk, you could do that too.
That's fair. Good points.
So
now we made 3 hours.
Now we're at 3 hours. I think it's time we can sign off now.
Past time.
I think we did it.
Curtain call.
Yeah, we'll see what we got for you boys and girls next week. I'm not sure. We kind of plan this show on the fly, it seems, these days.
That's not true.
What about tomorrow, Pete? You got a Toy Informer video coming up?
No. I got some shorts done, but no, actual shows. I got ideas, but man, I'm telling you, this weekend, I had no time to do anything. I've been behind all week, so I'll try to get something done for Saturday for Toy Informer, but right now my intentions are focused on getting a Hot 10 list for Friday. So
the Hot 10 list will debut right here on this channel at 9 o'clock on Friday. And then after that will be the qualified. And the boys
we don't take time off. We don't take weeks off. That list will come out every Friday, no matter what.
Every week. Yeah. Whether Pete's here or he's not here.
We're not going to be here in a week.
I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to figure it out. And it's going
to be a list. There will be a list. Corbin and I will do the list next Friday.
All right, cool.
Yeah, and maybe. Like, I could probably throw a list together. You guys want to do a show? It might be down to you guys.
Hey, I hear the best list was the list that when Pete wasn't around anyway. So that's what they're saying in the streets. I mean,
you keep saying that, but don't act like I still didn't work on that shit while I was on vacation.
Well, I mean, we gotta make you feel like you're special and you do something.
Yeah, I don't do anything around here. Either channel.
Go walk a dog.
I don't have a dog.
Do you know what the boys are highlighting the spotlight on Friday night?
I think the boys are going back to the cartoon comics.
Oh, the cartoon.
And leave it to Joe to sexify it up, I think, with his most recent.
Of course he did.
His most recent tease. So
it's still called the qualified, though, right?
It is.
Well, I mean, that's the first time that thing's lasted because isn't it hit like 30
it's right around 30, right around they passed 30.
Right where they usually switch.
So they're like 30, 35 of the qualified now.
Well, expecting name change from the qualified might not be the qualified next week.
Now they said they're sticking with it. They said
they're going to stick with it. Yeah. So. And then Saturday night, episode 101 of SNS.
Right.
Check that out. I believe it's 8 o'clock on. Is it 8 or 9?
Mm-hmm. No, it's still 9.
9 EST.
Daylight savings pushes them back to 8.
Oh, right. Okay. So 9 o'clock on Saturday night, episode 101. If you didn't catch last week,
101. What a shot! Yay!
Look at that.
Wow.
Depeche Mode album live.
They said it couldn't be done.
They did say it couldn't be done.
Who said it couldn't be done?
That episode 100 was chock full of. I mean, there were so many people on that show from right off the bat. There was like, it started off with a few and everybody kept.
Yeah, but nobody wanted to leave. Except Marco.
It was just so many people
I
on
was
there.
tired, man. I had shit to do.
Yeah, check it out. It was pretty good.
But I figured gave me an excuse to sit here and keep drinking.
No, I literally fell asleep. Like,
yeah, they gave him a lot of the highlights from previous SNS shows.
Yep.
Shirtless Sam was on there. There was
you played
lots
some
of
Jeopardy. We had all kinds of fun.
There's Matt ducking out all the time.
The origin,
the exercise of that Arizona heat.
The GIMP interview
GIMP
was
memories.
there. Yeah.
Oh, the GIMP, dude.
So good. And then Sunday night, Star Wars, 9:00 right here on Rennavision. I don't know what Wayseeker is suspended this week. So
shit.
That's what I heard. Wayseeker was going to be suspended this week, and so Marco's going to be
wants to stay home and play
solo, I guess. Yeah, maybe he's playing Outlaws. Exactly.
Probably playing Outlaws.
But apparently Ed got him good. Like they don't know how to. He told Wayseeker that he has no idea how to play games. So that's
Ed just ran
was roasting him.
Called him a noob.
Yeah,
was just crushing him.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was good. And then Monday we'll have the Wednesday watch list. If you guys aren't checking out that Wednesday watch list, like that's probably
check it out.
Like
Fire.
It's so good. Like that's probably the most watched show on this channel. Like it's so good. It gives you lots of info coming up. If you don't know what books to buy, like that's the show to watch. He's highlighting the stuff he likes, and he's letting you know what is coming out.
Stuff I don't like because you might need to know.
It's not like one of those stupid shows where they just go over like the dive in, like what's coming out this week thing and go like, oh, well, I think there's a new one paratech. He gives very factual and interesting information, and he gives his own little spin on things. It's just nice to see. Is that how that show goes? Because I don't think
100%.
I'll give you my opinion, and I'll tell you about things even if I don't like it.
And then, for you members out there, Pete did do a room tour. So check that out. Members only. See what's in the room. If you really want to know, you can all check that out. And then, of course, Wednesday night we'll be back here. Thank you all for hanging out for the 3+ hours. You guys, probably right around 3 hours, right?
Yep,
so
305.
You guys are awesome. 305. Nice. Corbin, it was good to see you again, man. Please, please don't be such a stranger. We love having you on. So, thanks everyone else for hanging out. Have a great night. We'll see you next week.
All right, later.